What is up, guys? Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. As you guys know, we're running late. We're pushing the limit here. You know, I don't know what's considered late, like to enough where you get points where they add up, you get fired. The kid is losing it out there, though. Yeah, no, we had to grab the kid out the bathtub, dry him off a little bit. Chat's already giving it to me. Cat in here says Late. Eric said, I said it first. I don't see that, Eric. Oh, he said about that time. Yeah, you always beat me to it somehow. Crispy Donut in the chat says, I thought we were always late starting. I mean, at this rate, it's just kind of a trend, but I don't try to be. I usually try to be here on time. Sean in the chat says, hi, or Hill, something. He says, my name isn't Shauna, it's Hendrix. I like to say Sean, though. It's now your new nickname. Tuxedo Cat says, Jimmy? Said Jimmy. Damn autocorrect. Well, boys. I had that perfect timing. The kid has this like weird what do you want to call it? Like a witching hour type of thing. It just so happens to start every time I start my live streams. Let me get this fixed. That is unfortunate there, but all that's working at least. And that one's working, and that one. Did I even make, I had to make this unprivate, right? I had to have done all that before we started. Crispy says every 5 minutes late equals 1 minute you have to talk to someone about your extended car warranty. God. I mean, if you guys would have saw me during COVID, oh man, every time they called, I was like, thanks for calling. How was your day? You know, I would keep them on the phone because I was so bored. Eric says, open that BT box. I mean, to be honest, I already did. But I'm saving it for tomorrow. It's, honestly, I was like, I don't even want to talk about it at this point. I was just like, whatever. It was nothing that impressive, I'll tell you that. He says, I'm a boy, you dumb. Hey, oh, dumb ass, my bad. I like calling you Sean, then you kept typing like Shauna. Now it's Hendrix. It was something in the other day. I can't keep up with it, so I like calling you Sean. He says, open that box tonight. And he said, Penelope. Yep, doing a little Penelope. Bro, so there's a store around me that actually is doing Penelope, like they have a Penelope barrel pick. And it's actually like 118 proof. It looks good, but it's like way too expensive. Texas said you did? Come on, dude. So once I brought it up on the stream, I think it was last night or the night before, one of the nights, I pulled the box up and I realized it was way too big for the camera. Like I would have to do something else. I recorded it, so I'm gonna be able to post it at the beginning of tomorrow's live stream, but it's kind of like whatever. It's nothing special. Crispy said, is this a vertical live? It's not letting me put the chat on screen like normal vertical. It should be vertical stream. I see what you're talking about though. That's weird. What if I exit out and go back? Oh, he says re-enter the stream. They know more about it than I do. Oh, yeah. Maybe if you're just in here live or something that happens. Bonnie says, hey man, sorry, how late am I? I mean, I just got here, so. Said I told you whether it sees my real name. I like calling you Sean. It's kind of like our thing now. It says, Crispy, if it starts without it, you gotta restart the whole app. Re-enter, thanks, blah, blah, blah. It's fixed, Cat being a solid mod. Hey, that's why we chose him. promotion. Everybody else hates him for it, but it's all right. It's what happens, you know? All right, so, I mean, bro, I've wanted to pop on, bro. Who's in GameStop right now? Who's got a little couple shares of GameStop? That's not all what this stream's about, but I was like, I wanted to know. Solid as my dump today? Bro. That's a junior old fashioned in there, just kind of losing it. He's like, cool, so not that late. No, not that late. I was a couple minutes late. I had to get the kid out of the bath, and now he's just absolutely losing it out there. She took him into the far room. Babe, if you're watching, I don't care if they hear him or not. See, that was my excuse while I was late. What was yours? I can still hear him, so it doesn't matter. Crispy says, is it worth buying some stocks? This is not financial advice by any means. You may be too late. I don't know. I got in pretty early. I still had stocks from the last time it went up. And I watched it fall all the way back down last time, so I missed the boat. This time I bought Bad Mood Baby. Yeah, he doesn't like getting out of the bath. This time I bought in right around 30 bucks. I got a few shares at 29 bucks, and I got a few shares at 31 bucks. And it's absolutely going nuts right now because that Roaring Kitty guy posted he's doing a live stream tomorrow, so everybody's like freaking the fuck out. And it's at like $60 a share now, so we're cruising. People are saying we're not pulling out until it hits $1,000 a share, so I mean, that's what I'm here for. That's also what they said last time didn't work. Bonnie says, my excuse is I'm in Walmart right now. I don't even know how you even have service in a Walmart. Eric says, cheers, Morning for Whiskey. I think that's the first chat I've seen from you. No, he's been in here now. He had a few. We were talking. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube didn't notify him since you were late. Basically. YouTube should notify anybody the second I click that live button. I mean, but that's hit or miss. So if we're relying on YouTube for everybody to be here on time, nobody's going to show up. YouTube does not like telling people. And I know that because I notify myself to know when I go live, and I still haven't got the notification yet. So who knows? I do get notifications like the next day sometimes, and I'm like, whoa, maybe I'm live right now. Yeah, Bonnie for Whiskey, did you pass the driver's test? Tuxedo says, if a baby is being held from the front, in front of me, damn, it's moving quick, in front of me in a line facing me, I like to make faces at it and make them cry. When the mom turns around, I look away. Or maybe that's just your face in general? Okay. I mean, I make faces, make them laugh. If they cry, that's just a me thing, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't do that too much now. If somebody made my kid cry in a store, I'd probably punch him in the face. My kid has a ticking time bomb. When we go in a store, we're like, all right, we got to get in, get out. Because if we hang out too long, he waits till we get in the checkout line and then loses it. Crispy said, currently sitting in ATL right now, ready for the show tomorrow. That's what's up, though. I saw you went live the other day, but it cut off like as soon as I got in there. So you had Krispy Kreme donut too. I was having a fat kid moment, just like, oh God, what'd I give for some donuts? If anybody doesn't know, tomorrow's like National Donut Day at Krispy Kreme, so you get a little free little donut when you go in. Bonnie Verwitsky says, passed. Minus 20 points for not knowing how to parallel park. Was never taught. Well, that's, I mean, I don't even parallel park. I remember the last time I did parallel park. I usually avoid it. I suck at parking in general, to be honest, but it's, but yeah, good job, bro. I'm glad you passed. Now we can open up that Jack 10. Gets a ticket on the way home, speeding. Gets to his house and he has to parallel park. Tuxedo says, I only know of Donut Day because of Evan Carl. Evan Carl, I don't know who that is, but. Crispy says, pulled up next to a vehicle you're parking behind as if you were to. Oh, I mean, I know how. I just avoid it. So, I just choose not to. I also do not like parking next to anybody. I had a Mustang a long time ago. It wasn't anything special, but it was fairly clean when I got it. And a couple months in, bro, I had so many dings on the door from people slamming their car doors into my shit that I just naturally park away from everybody now. So. Eric says, TC, I got a notification for your channel and I subscribed. Didn't see you in any videos. I know, you saw that, Eric? I was creeping. I was like, where's he at? I didn't see him either. Peruse? I mean, we definitely took a peek. Tuxedo Cat makes one post, goes to 1 million subs tomorrow. Let's check the stock. Let's see what that's at. That's like the big thing that like everybody's talking about right now is GameStop. It's dipping a little bit. It's falling down. It's falling. If anybody knows, GameStop is like a roller coaster. Like if you're not built for the ride, like you can't watch. So that's my thoughts. Crispy Donut says, yeah, I went live at Krispy Kreme, but didn't want copyright because of their music. I feel that. Sometimes I don't care about the copyright because I'm not technically monetized yet, so I don't focus on it too much. But like, yeah, if I was like talking ears in the background, it would probably just irritate me. But I was waiting for like a donut review or something. Show me like what I buy. Mukbang. I don't know what people do at Krispy Kreme, but I did Knuckles? Oh, I did Chuckle. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I mainly just wanted to kind of pop on tonight, kind of see what Thursday would look like. Obviously, we're off to a rocky start with the kids' bath time because that was hectic. But besides that, Thursday was another night that everybody kind of voted on as well. Let me pull up some of them polls. Go to the channel. And let's go to communities. I thought it was funny. Mr. Lopez last night commented on the post I made. And he's like, I just now saw this, talking about the 7 p.m. stuff. You guys did vote on vertical and horizontal streams. Most people picked, well, not most, but the majority picked horizontal for like the wide. Those will be definitely our Friday streams, just like wide. Everything else may be vertical unless I just switch it up. I mean, getting free donuts, what did he say? He said, nah, I was talking to the manager and getting free donuts to pass and hand out at our booth. Bro, that's how you get people to a booth. I don't care what it is. It could be like lipstick for men. I'd run over there if I'm getting a free donut. Free donut passes? Bro, facts. Defensive driving course to get insurance discount. Never heard of that. Crispy says, supposedly, if you add stickers and polls to your it boosts your algorithm. Yeah, I watch vidIQ quite often. vidIQ made that video, and it's if you have 4 options in your polls, and if you have pictures, or even better, like the GIFs, because they do GIFs now, supposed to boost them up. I don't really see that big of a difference. Really, the biggest difference is how well of a question it really is. Like, if I wanted to know, like, you know, are you right-handed or left-handed? Nobody would really care. But if I ask, like, a question that is very direct to the community and the community responds to it, then it gets shipped out to everybody else. And it's the same way with the videos, but this isn't my first channel, by the way. I've had a few. My buddy has quite a few, so, like, I've definitely kind of seen the ins and outs of YouTube, but I don't know. Polls are fun, but they're also a pain in the butt to make, because I do them from my phone, so I gotta save all these pictures to my phone and stuff. Where is that other poll? Yeah, so just like always, when it comes to polls and things like that, you guys don't know how to be concise and pick one day. You guys picked Monday, 26%, Tuesday, 26%, Wednesday, 26%, and Thursday was 21%. Give me a second. Be right back. Let's go say hi to the subscribers. I can't hear you in my ear, dude. It's good. Just take a breathe. You don't have to do that. I don't care. Well, boys, I'm back. Had a little intermission. Kid was losing it. And then I heard door slams, so I didn't know what was happening out there, so I had to go check. Oh, talking about GameStop without me? That's not cool. Let me see. He says, well, you already said GameStop is hot. Do you have a GameStop stock? Yeah, or I will now. No, I have GameStop stocks for sure. Noted donut. Picked all these days. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind going live quite often. Boy is fighting. Bro, the kid is, he's not having it right now. He wants a nap and food, but doesn't want to do either at the same time. So, Louis in the chat says, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't say ladies, I added that. Tuxedo said, damn it, stop crying about the polls. I do the polls so I can get a good consensus of everything. And every poll we do is always deadlocked. There's no clear answer or winner. So, he says, I got to run, got to get up early. Y'all have a good stream. Yeah, good. Have a good show tomorrow. Or, yeah, show. That's what it's called, right? Have fun. He's got like a pterodactyl scream going on tonight. Hello, DCF. Kat, I know you've never had this. This is Penelope Architect, though. It's actually really good. It's got a little bit of vanilla in there. Not a little bit, a lot of it. But it's good. It's like vanilla ice cream. So I recommend you pick up a bottle, Kat. I know you wanted to try some stuff. Where is my other little button thing? We're all over the place today, boys. Oh, chat just jumped like crazy. Bonnie over Whiskey says, my phone might die at 10%. Still at Walmart. Will come back once I get home if it does die. I mean, if you're driving alone, maybe save your battery. You know, things could happen. Be safe. Have fun at Walmart. He said, oh, is it? I'll have to check it out. I'm just saying, it's fairly okay. Eric says, if you would show the Buffalo Trace box, I might agree with you on just one day. That's funny. It's too hyped up now that it's like, we're just going to continue hyping it up, and then everybody can be disappointed together. It's cool, but it's only cool to me. It's not going to be cool to anybody else. I opened it up. I was like, hey, like, this box isn't going to fit on camera. I was like, why don't I film it, and I can just record it and add it into the stream like I do my intros and stuff like that, and make it a lot easier. So I did that. So it'll be in the stream. It's just not, you know, what it's all cracked up to be. Tuxedo says, I'm going to go buy EH a good pair of noise-canceling headphones. Bro. He doesn't cry often, but when he does, it is high-pitched pterodactyl noises. So, like when you're holding him right here, you might as well not even try to hear anything because he's going to block it out. Oh, Bonnie Voicey says, I'm with my mother. She's looking at clothes. Help me. Yeah, there's no helping you, bro. You're gone. You're not coming back tonight. You'll be on for Friday's stream if you're lucky. Louis says, this benchmark foolproof opened up, and I may say it is better than E.H. Taylor small batch. Everybody, like in the YouTube community, kind of like loses their shit when I say stupid shit like this. There is like a benchmark like equivalent to all these hyped up bottles, right? I think like foolproof is supposed to be Stag, right? And I think it's bonded's supposed to be Eagle Rare, and single barrel is supposed to be E.H. Taylor small batch, something like that, right? Not that I agree with all that, but that's what some people say. It's just like the lesser versions. I don't know how much of that is true though. But sometimes having that foolproof, you may like it better than E.H. Taylor small batch just because of like the profile itself. Like if you don't like the sweeter profile and the 90-ish proof, then, or 100 proof, my bad. And if foolproof is more up your alley, it's just gonna be better to you in general. He said, grab my hand, save me. Grab my strong hand. Yeah, Bonnie Roycey, give me your mom's number, I'll save you. I'm dying. That's good. We're wearing Old Spice, don't lie to me. That's funny. Well, I grabbed this, and I wanted to compare this to the makers that I have from this Generations of Proof. And just so you guys know, if you guys are, especially if you're in Florida, but I'm sure it's other places, this package right here, this little box kit, obviously I bought it for, let's just say 70 bucks. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was around 70 bucks. And right now, Costco just put it on sale for like 35 bucks. No buy limit, so you can go in there and just buy as much as you like. And this package is pretty solid. It's all around 109 proof or higher, or 106 or higher. Let me just double check. Yeah, we got a 109.5, 109.9, 108.6. So everything above 108 proof. But it's on sale for 35 bucks right now. So if you have a Costco that sells liquor in your area, check them out if you want to go buy this, because it's pretty decent. I believe the 2021 was the vanilla one. I could be wrong though. Dun, dun, dun. Tuxedo says, laugh my ass off. Eric, that's a gamble I'm not willing to take. Eric says, how late did y'all end up going last night? We're still going from last night. I'm just kidding. After you left, maybe 30 minutes, if that. Like, we weren't on that much longer. We went until 5 a.m. Bro, one of these days, I'm just going to not go, I'm not going to get off the stream until we hit the watch time that we need. One of these days, just probably not today, but soon. Pull this one up. Forgot to wipe out all my Glens. But no, last night wasn't too long. We did a 2 hour and 15 minute stream. So that's where we end up ending things. Eric says, don't have Costco, Sam's Club only. I mean, that's unfortunate, but I don't know if it's at Sam's Club. You'd think, because they're very similar, but Sam's Club is also like a warehouse, like a Walmart warehouse, where Costco is like its own little brand of everything. It's like Kirkland's, you know? Has anybody had that Kirkland single barrel that everybody keeps talking about right now? It's from Costco. Yeah, Tuxedo says, let's get our story straight next time, shall we? Yeah, I mean, Kat, what I would probably suggest is just let me go first and you just follow my lead, but I see I'm the one that messed it up today, so that's my bad. Say, Kat, don't tempt me. Dun, dun, dun. My Tyler Tube doppelganger, what's up today? Crow in the chat. What's going on, buddy? Doppelganger. We're doing a little hangout stream. We're just kind of seeing how Thursdays look on a live stream. And we're just kind of hanging out. We're not doing anything too crazy today. Right now we are doing a little pour of Penelope Architect and one of the Maker's Mark private selections, the 2021 private selection from their Generations of Proof. That was a mouthful. But they both are like super like vanilla bombs, so I want to kind of try them side by side. TC's the president, he goes first. My bad. Eric, I didn't understand my place. That's on me. I'm gonna send TC the call-in link and he can call in and address the nation. He said, damn straight. So both of these are, what is this, 110? The Penelope's 104. This one's 109.5. Tater Dom in the chat, what's going on, buddy? Says, what's up? Call me old fashioned, and everyone, cheers. Welcome to the party. If you haven't already, people, feel free to drop a little like on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, let me know so I can know if my little widget thing is working, because it should pop up saying somebody subscribed. Tater is here. Cheers, Eric says. I mean, right off the bat, like Maker's is good. The Penelope is definitely better for this one that I'm trying. That's crazy because this has the Maker's 46 staves in it. Tuxedo Cat says, my loyal subjects, today I abolished the IRS, ATF, DEA, FDA, rejoice. What about Pizza Fridays though? Are those still on? We still having pizza parties? What a weak dip bottle. Well, that was a bummer. I was expecting this to kind of really put up a mean fight. Because the first time I tried it, I was like, this is very similar to Penelope. They both had like that vanilla ice cream vibes, but this one is like, I don't know. I just don't see the 6 points of proof being that much, or the 5 points of proof being that much to really change my view. But this one definitely has quite more burn to it. It has more like harshness to it, and like not like good burn, if that makes sense. It just, I don't know how to describe that part. Kat, what are you thinking on the Panthers games? What do you think the series is going to end with? You thinking like a full sweep, like 4 and out? You thinking like a 4-1, 7 games? Where are we at on that? 6.7 Cummins in the chat says, yo, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. Says, I'm back. What's going on? Not much. We're testing out a Thursday stream now. We're just testing all days of the week just to get a feel for all of them. Another hangout stream where we just kind of drink some random stuff, chit chat. Right now we are drinking Penelope Architect. I have the bottle turned, so I was looking at it, but we had a pour of that and a pour of the Maker's 2021 private selection from their Generations of Proof, because they were both very similar, like ice cream bombs, but Penelope's a winner. That's just the easiest way you could put it. Bonnie Rowitzi says 5%, boys. That's what I mean, like 5%. Like, it doesn't feel like it would make that big of a difference, but like the Penelope is way better. So that's how you know we're getting a little nitpicky, you know? Show me the proof. Cheers, Panthers in 6. Show me the proof. Probably my new favorite subscriber at this point. I mean, you can't draw it up better than that. I'd like a 6-game series. It shows that we put up a fight, but it's still a good series, but ultimately the Panthers still win. You know what I mean? That's what I kind of want. But like if they swept them too, I would be talking a lot of shit. So I don't know if I'd be able, like, that might be bad for me. So I'd be showing people. Tuxedo says Oilers will shock the Panthers in 1. Panthers remember who they are in 2, 3, and 4. Oilers scrape out another, in 5. Panthers close it out in 6. Everyone high on Oilers, but won't get past Bob. I mean, you took the words out of my mouth. I think the Panthers are going to come out on game 1. I think Oilers take game 2. Panthers go 3-4. Oilers 5. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I would swap. I just think what's crazy is I did watch that last game for the Oilers. They play super aggressive too. They were elbowing people in the face, no calls being called, which I'm all for. But I think technically Florida plays aggressive the entire time. They don't kind of let go. It's just brutal the entire game. So I think that's going to be a little shock to the Oilers, but what do I know? So what everybody's consensus on is that I'm about to make a parlay for the Panthers in 6. Is where we're going. Okay, here we go. Straw it up. New people in the chat, are you guys in GameStop or no? Are we in the movement? Are we watching from the outside? I'm curious. Where are we at on that? Tuxedo. Yeah, I've seen that. Like they score a lot, but it's like out of nowhere. And that was kind of like the Rangers thing too, but not in like high volumes. But they go the whole game not scoring, looking like dog shit, and all of a sudden it's like the last couple minutes and they score 2 or 3. You know what I mean? And that's where it's like that was brutal. The overtime losses were the worst. Like it was cool that we went to overtime for all of the games we lost, but at the same time, we need to figure out how to win those. And everybody also was talking about that McGregor fight was canceled. It's not canceled yet. So we're still on. We're still on for proper 12 night. Maybe we get a little water. Taste them side by side like that. Wait, what? Marchand is not playing? I didn't know that. I don't want to look at that. Yeah. I did see where the Panthers didn't touch their trophy this year. And then obviously the Oilers followed suit, so apparently nobody's losing this year. Can't stand Boston. I hate Boston. I hate Boston. But I'm also like a Miami fan, so like you have the Dolphins getting wrecked by the Patriots for years and years. You had Miami Heat getting wrecked by Celtics for a while until we kind of took over and showed them who daddy was. Not this year, but years past. You know, it's just not fun. You got the Red Sox too. They got good sports teams, so I'll give it to them. I know they're good. I just don't like them. There is absolutely like no legs on this. Oh, there it is. My bad. I was just blind. Maybe it needs to be the one with the French oak. You think that might be it? Did I fuck up? Did I grab the wrong one? No, 19 was trash, so that can't be it. Tuxedo says Red Sox just hit the Braves yesterday. Braves are pretty good, pretty damn good this year too, so was a surprise. My buddy's a huge Braves fan, so I'm a Marlins fan, unfortunately. There's talks of the Marlins right now, like not having a team soon because of how bad they are. They're also a farm team. Anytime we give anybody good, we just farm them off anyway. And when we have them, we can't win, so it's definitely discouraging. I love baseball. But that's why I told my buddy, I was like, we're a hockey house now. You know what I mean? Panthers are on top. We're hockey people. What was that light? So tomorrow, what I'm thinking, if I have time, so don't quote me on this. I've said it a few times, but tomorrow we're going to be running to probably a few different stores. Like I'm sure we're going to go hit up Costco, stuff like that, but for like groceries and things. Maybe we stop by the liquor store and do like a live bourbon hunting is what the plan is. Won't be any high quality. I'll probably be doing it from my phone, but that's what I'm thinking if we have time. So probably do that before the live stream, obviously. So that is the goal for tomorrow. May not happen, but we're going to be there anyway, so I don't see why not. Yeah, it's just on the nose a lot better. Kat says, if you guys couldn't win with Real Muto, Stanton, Yelich, y'all really blew it. Bro, you're not lying. Bro, we had some players. That was my point. It's like, you know, and with Anderson, he was solid. Obviously, Stanton. Well, the issue back then is we had the field players and we had the hitters back then, but we didn't have the pitching. Now we have pitching. We don't have anybody else. So we don't have hitters. Our best player right now that's been hitting, like obviously you can say Jazz, but Jazz been in a funk. But Jake Berger, we got it like the trade deadline last year. So, or maybe it was 2 years ago now. I think it was last year. But that's what I mean. It's like, who the fuck are they? And now most of our pitching's hurt. Like, we obviously have Sandy, but I don't even know if Sandy's back anymore. Yeah, it pisses me off. We went to a game last year when the wife was pregnant, and she was like maybe 3 or 4 months pregnant. So I took her to her first baseball game. That's where we bought the kid's first onesie. It was a Marlins onesie. So he probably fits in it now, but I don't know if I want to put it on him. I'm like, we'll wait. We'll wait and see, you know? But, yeah, Marlins a little rough. Yeah, the review's not even close. Like if we thought originally, I thought this was going to be a competition between the Makers and the Penelope. It's not even like a thought. You go Penelope. So Tuxedo says Sandy's the one guy he always watched. Yeah, he's nasty, bro. He is a great pitcher. He obviously got hurt and he was kind of a little weird last year, but besides that, he's been solid. So. Ariz, yeah, Ariz is, I mean, he's the only guy that gets a hit every time. Chisholm's hit or miss, bro. Like, I know he's a big name and he's cool and he's definitely a great fielder, but, like, he's been off, so. He has great games and horrible games, so he's, like, one side or the other. But I don't know what our wins are right now. I think we only have 20 wins so far for the whole season. So not good for them. But yeah, what I was saying, Penelope wins all day, every day. Makers don't even have a shot on this one, so they can hit the road. Tuxedo, you ever had a Penelope, like a store pick Penelope? Anything like that? Kyle says, dang, sorry guys, I was late, or I'm late. I was eating supper. What'd I miss? I mean, I was late too, so I give everybody a pass today. It's not a big deal. Didn't miss much. We're just kind of testing out a Thursday stream, trying to see what it would be like. We broke out the Penelope, right? Just to... after I saw that picture that Kat sent yesterday of all of those Penelope bottles, I was like, let's break into the Architect. And because it's just like vanilla ice cream, I paired it against the Maker's private selection for the 2021 out of their Generations of Proof. I thought it was going to stack up and be fairly close. It was not very close at all. Penelope won by the whole mile. So, but yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, getting ready for tomorrow's stream. Teasing everybody with the Buffalo Trace box, even though it's not nothing special. Tuxedo said 21-41. Y'all tied with the Rockies. I mean, that's not. You know what I mean? Like that's nothing to brag about. Ooh, we tied with the Rockies. We're tied for last place. Garbage. That's brutal. Tuxedo said, yeah, a lot of local stores have Store Pick, Architects, and Rose Cast. They're solid as fuck. The Sky, you know, you know. The yeah, the Store Pick, they were kind of hyping it up. They were trying to do some like, what do you want to call it? Like a tasting for it, and like selling like $5 tickets and trying to get people in the door to come taste their special barrel apparently. And that's where, I don't know. I was debating on going because I do want to try it. I don't think I'm going to buy a bottle though, unless it's just mind-blowingly better. But this is solid. I can't imagine that it's going to be that much better where I want to spend extra money on it just because it has their label on it. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm kind of hit or miss on that. If I don't find anything at the stores tomorrow when I have to go pick up some stuff, then maybe I swing by there and pick it up. Boris in the chat says, hey, happy I can make it here. What's up, brother? What's going on, bud? We're just hanging out. We're testing out a Thursday stream. Just doing a little hangout, a little drinky drink, little chat, little hang. That's it. Nothing too crazy today. Obviously, we have our Friday streams we'll still do and try to make that a little bit more entertaining. But yeah, we're just coming on, having a drink. The reason I popped on was I was just curious of like who was all in GameStop and who wasn't. You know, the consensus looked like most of you guys are not in GameStop, which means I'm just in my own boat over here, which is totally fine. Tuxedo said White Sox are a 13-game losing streak and 5th inning and 7 runs away from a 14. I mean, I don't care for the White Sox either, but at this point, I'd rather Miami just go dead last so they can just get a wake-up call. Change it up. Change the whole fucking team at this point. Keep Sandy, Jazz, and Arise, whatever you call them. Tuxedo, we don't want Celtic updates. You can take that score and shove it. Unless the Mavs are spanking them, don't even tell me. I'm boycotting the finals this year. Nobody wants to see the Celtics. He deleted it? You didn't have to delete the message, but I was kidding. He said deletes. What's funny is it's still on my side. I just saw it because it gave me a weird little notification. I'm not a Celtics fan. I'm never going to be that. The best thing that came out of Celtics was Ray Allen. So, why does it not focus on the bottle? What's happening here? I have this little bourbon cream that I could have the wife try. Come and try. I'm curious if it's good. I just can't imagine it's good. It's free, if that gives you any indication. I bought that bottle of Hibiki through like Grubhub or whatever it was, and they sent like 2 shot glasses, 2 bourbon cream shots. I mean, customer service A1, but I don't care for all that extra stuff. I'm testing one thing here, if that is on all of them or not. Oh wait, where's the button? Here it is. trying to pull it up, but it's not going quick enough. There we go. Oh, Boston teams can suck it. There's only one team I like in Mass, and I think you know who it is. Boris says, thoughts on 12-year Bullet Rye? I haven't got it yet, but I do plan to try and find it tomorrow. It's one of the ones on my list. My list for tomorrow, and maybe you guys can tell me if I'm wrong or if you think my list is pretty solid for tomorrow. Cyber Willie says, used to watch a lot of MLB. Not so much anymore. I'm the same way, but it's also because of the Marlins. I used to watch it a lot as a kid. I watched it a lot the past couple years, but this year, because of the Marlins, I can't even watch them. It's just hard to watch. But yeah, my quote-unquote shopping list for tomorrow looks like I want to get a bottle of the Still Austin cask strength. That's on the list. The 12-year Bullet Rye on the list. Where's my other list on here? Let's see if I can pull it up. There is a bottle of Frey Ranch at my Total Wine. I think I'm going to pick that up. But I'm going to try and find the cask strength of the Frey Ranch, but I don't know if they have that anymore. But Still Austin, a Frey Ranch, and then the 12-year Bullet Rye. That's kind of like my three that I definitely want to pick up. Obviously, I have some other stuff on lists too. Like I got to pick up a little bit more bourbon cream for the wife. And obviously, like if I can find anything like on that allocated list, then of course, why not, right? But so far, that is the shopping list. And then if we don't find any of those, then we'll probably go pick up a Penelope like store pick. There was one other thing too. What was it? Oh, I found the Heaven's Door. I don't know if they call it a trilogy pack. It's basically like the equivalent to this this little maker's pack, right? It has the 375 milliliters in it, and it has their rye, their bourbon. I think the third one is a double oak. So that would be solid to pick up. I think it was like $50 too. So let me see if I can pull up my little shopping cart on here that I have stored away. See if I'm missing anything. Yeah, it's called Heaven's Door Trilogy Gift Pack. It's 200 milliliters. 200 milliliters. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, Still Austin cask strength. There is a Japanese whiskey I'm looking for too. It's Mars whiskey, Iowa. Basically, I call it Iowa. It's not that though. Iowa 45. And then the Frey Ranch. Those are on the list to pick up. And then anything else I find. There's a Baker's 7 I want to pick up too. So I got some options to pick up if I don't find exactly what I want, you know. Taylor Dom saying what up to everybody. Sideburn Willie. I wonder if you got great sideburns. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting like some big old sideburns. Thick ones too, not like light. I told you my shopping list and then everybody went quiet, which was very strange. So I don't know if you just didn't like my shopping list or you guys are going out and buying them yourself. So if you're going out and you're buying my shopping list, you just tell me how they are. We'll do a call-in show where you guys can call in and just tell me how good they are. And I'll just nod my head and agree. What do I want to drink next? I think I mean, the Endless Bardstown Rye, it's still not being dented. I could always drink that. It wouldn't change nothing. Oh, that's what it was. It was a Russell's Reserve Private Barrel. Let me see if I can pull that up on here and show you guys. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Boris says, solid shopping list. Appreciate it. Obviously, like, there's other things that I want, but I just look realistically and say, hey, like, what can I actually get, you know? April. Oh, look. There is a new, oh, wait, that's the winner. I was going to say there's a new raffle going on for a Van Winkle 12-year. Where the hell is that private barrel? Bro. I will find it. You can tell it. Okay, actual question for you guys. For anybody that's had it, who's had the Master Collection Woodford's Reserve, the 120 proof, or like 121 proof, whatever it is? Who's had that? Because it's expensive. So I'm curious of like, is it worth it? I have not had that one. I haven't had the balls to pull the trigger on that. Let me share my screen with you guys so that way you can see what I'm seeing. So this is a Penelope cast strength, or not cast strength, store pick I was talking about. On here it looks like they are 110 proof for the Shores and JBWS collab, whatever that is. Boris said, do you have a favorite 10-year? I mean, I really do like the Eagle Rare 10-year. That's solid. What else is 10-year in here? I mean, I don't know. I don't really care for the McKenna. The Henry McKenna I would say would be my favorite if you get the right bottle, right? Because the right bottle on a Henry McKenna is really good, but I can never recommend it because there's some bottles that are absolute crap. So that's the issue with that one. And I did try the Widow Jane 10-year. I liked it. It's definitely something I would drink, but I mean, that's funny. On my way to the allocated bourbon drop. It's I don't know what we're talking about, Kat. Just trying to find it. Where is this? Dark Arts Whiskey House. Where is that bottle? Old Fitz. Oh, somebody. There it is. This is at one of the liquor stores that I normally go to. It's a Russell's Reserve Private Barrel Selection. Single barrel Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 110 proof on the Russells. That's what I want to go pick up. I think that's going to be delicious. It just looks good. You know what I mean? If it looks good on the shelf, it's going to taste good. Fuck it. Let's have some Russells. I'm always down to have a good Russell pour. Actually, that's what it is. Boris, my favorite 10-year is this Russell's Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon 10-year. This stuff is probably my favorite 10-year. This or Eagle Rare, one of the two. Kat says Russell's good to clean drains with. Bro, you're crazy. Oh, I missed a bunch. Sideburns Willie said, I've had still Aussie cast strength, solid pour. I mean, I have not yet actually. I think I've tried somebody's, and it may not have been the cast strength, but I hear such great things about it. I'm like, I have to pick it up. You know, I gotta try it. It's one of those bottles that it's not even that expensive. I think it's like $45 for the cast strength. So to me, that's a no-brainer. That's a pickup. Boris said, "Do you have a favorite 10-year?" That I'm going with this one, just because I saw it and I like this one. Tuxedo Cat said, "Bourbon." I mean bourbon. Bourbon what, bro? Tater says, "Old Overholt 10 is currently my love." Never had that one. Liz says, "Cheers to everybody in the chat." Tuxedo says, "All hail EH." That's funny. Oh, what was I doing there? Almost clicked the wrong button. Well, yeah. So that's where we're at. That was a shopping list that I'm thinking of. Let me know, what am I missing on that list? Somebody tell me like what else I should have had on that list. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff right there. Generations of craft. I wonder if that bottle I was talking about just a minute ago, is that a 10-year or is that just like a nothing? Because the color on mine looks lighter than what's on that picture, unless they edited the picture. But it doesn't say anything about the year, so it's just got to be, the proof is where that color is coming from. He's like, "I love how EH always says cheers, boys," because she knows it's a sausage fest over here. She doesn't say ladies and gentlemen or everyone or y'all, just boys. Laugh my ass off. Just dudes. That's basically how it goes with bourbon and whiskey. I think you guys should have known that before I did, but she's just saying hey. She popped in, says hey, goes back to the kid. Nunya in the chat says, "How you doing tonight?" We're doing all right. We're having a good time. We're going through the shopping list of what we should pick up soon. And then I don't know, we're just drinking random shit right now, to be honest. We're just kind of hanging out, testing out Thursdays. Thursday was the least picked day on the poll, so I'm trying to see if, like, was everybody just picking the other days, or is Thursday just not a good day? Thursday, honestly, has been the slowest day all week, and I've pretty much gone live almost all but one day this week. Liz says, "Laughed my ass off. There's a lady in here from time to time. I just know the OGs are all men." Forrest says, "The new Hard Truth stuff is supposed to be really good." I can't remember the name, but I think I know what you're talking about. Sideburn Willie says, "You're missing Redwood Empire Pipe Dream Cast Strength." I already have it. Yeah, this stuff's good. Anything Redwood, you might as well just assume it's on my shelf. Okay, that's the other one. Actually, Screaming Titan. I know I'm not going to find it, though, but if I find Screaming Titan, I will definitely pick that up. But I have Redwood Empire Cast Strength, Pipe Dream Cast Strength. I got Grizzly Beast, Emerald Giant, Lost Monarch, and just regular Pipe Dream. So, Seagrams, get out of here. I'm not picking up no Seagrams. Yeah, no, Sideburn, I like all the Redwoods. There is not going to be a redwood I don't like, I don't think. I would like to pick up that the bottled and bond rye that they have. Treetop or something like that. I don't remember the name. But that one's not at the top of my list to get. Screaming Titan definitely would be. It's a wheated bourbon. I just feel like I would like it a lot. Liz says, I need a cocktail tonight after having a gassy, tired baby. Well, Liz, once you put them into the crib, just bring a cup of ice and I can give you this bourbon cream. I don't know if it's good or not, but you can have it. Tuxedo says, make EH a Cosmo. We actually have a half of that on the rocks pre-mixed whatever of a Cosmopolitan out there already. None you said figured you would like that? No, I would not like Seagram's. That's like saying, hey, why don't you go pick up some Malibu? Eric says, EH, he has a small sample of bourbon cream. I have two. Where's the other one? Is it in here? Where the fuck is that thing? I also have samples of 99 espresso coffee, 99 proof. We got watermelon. We got all these cheap ass things in here because I'll never drink them. Where's the other one? Okay, maybe I do only have one now because the other one's missing. Oh, got it right here. Yeah, we have two small bourbon creams. Liz says, Call Me Old Fashioned also makes his one cocktail for me, and it's bomb. If you bring it to me, I'll make it on stream. The only one in here that's going to drink it's going to be Tuxedo anyway. Bespoke bourbon cream. That don't like it. It's not even. It doesn't sound like it. Start talking. Call Me Old Fashioned. I mean, if she brings it in here, I'll make it. But yeah, she's got you. She says it's like Tito's, some strawberry daiquiri mix, some I don't know what it is, Fresca. It's like a I don't know, is it melon or grapefruit or something like that, of like a sparkling water type of Fresca thing, and lemon juice and a cherry or cherry juice. It's definitely very like hangover vibes, like give you a hangover vibe if you drink a lot of it. Liz says, if you guys are still on in 30 minutes, I'll bring the stuff in there for him to make it. You heard her. Guess we got to stay live another 30 minutes. I mean, the drink honestly is fairly good. Like, I don't care for vodka like that. So, fuck out of here, bro. He goes, I'll make sure he's still on in 30. It's not bad, but it is very like, I need to be outside in the sunlight kind of drink. Like I would never drink it in this room. Just like, yeah, let me pour that up. You know, I don't really care for it. But like if you like strawberry daiquiris, it's just like a weird kind of play on that. Boris says you can't go wrong with a Henry sidecar, refreshing and gets you where you need to go. I don't even know what that is. Henry sidecar? Is that what I named off? Is my drink already created? Just show me the recipe. 1.5 ounce cognac, 3/4 ounce of orange liqueur, 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, garnished with orange twist, sugar rim. Yeah, it's kind of like a play on that, I guess you could say. Nunya says, do you like early times? I can't find early times. Early times used to be on my list when I used to go to liquor stores, but I kind of gave up. Like, it's not around here. I don't know if it's just a Florida thing, but the only time I ever look for is when I leave Florida and I go to like Georgia or North Carolina or something like that. But I'll definitely pick up a bottle when I find it. Yeah, Hennessy. I don't drink Hennessy though. It's not like the only like cognac version I'm drinking is like a whiskey finished in a cognac bottle or a barrel. It says, but you can make your own version? Oh yeah. There's no point of following somebody else's recipes because that's just somebody else's vibe. You know, and we can test them out at the start, but usually we kind of branch off from there and kind of make our own thing. So, like I know she likes the strawberry mix in drinks, so we go with that. She likes vodka, so we pick that. Can't go wrong with a little citrus acid from some lemon juice. You know, if it wasn't already super sweet, I would put in a little simple syrup or something. But that sparkling water stuff kind of helps it as well. You'll see. You'll see here in a few minutes. Like 30 minutes, an hour, who knows, I don't know. The only cocktail I make for myself typically is an old fashioned. Tuxedo Cat says, I make amazing margaritas, martinis, Mai Tais, pina coladas, mojitos, daiquiris, Cosmos, brandy, Alexanders. Okay, prove it. Where are they at? I'm just saying. You're making big claims right there. You said everything but an old fashioned. Just wanted to point out. Most important drink. Austin in the chat says, hello, everybody. Just got off work. Well, welcome, Austin. Hope your day was decent at work. Tomorrow will be better. It's Friday. Unless you work weekends, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. We're drinking a little whiskey, a little bourbon right now. And we're going to be making the wife a little vodka drink if anybody cares about that stuff here in a little bit, but she's got to put the kid down first, so we're not expecting anytime soon. Eric says, welcome back, Austin. Austin Costco? Austin Kirkland. That was a good one. Nunya says, let me ask you this. My wife's friends like Hennessy. I don't like the smell of it. But what the hell is cognac? That's Hennessy. Just Hennessy, that's the type of liquor it is. So, Hennessy. Hennessy is definitely like a required taste, I'd say. Like, it's just like whiskey. Like, if you like whiskey, you know you like all kinds of whiskey. If you like Hennessy, you'll kind of branch out for that as well, but I don't know. I don't really care for it. Like, it's nothing that makes me want to jump on and go buy that stuff. Hennessy and Hypnotic, though, that's different. I like that stuff. But I don't know. I mean, maybe get the wife to drink something else. Oh, show her some whiskey. Show her some good whiskey. Some bourbon. Give her a little Eagle Rare or something like that. Boris says, hello, good sir. Liz says, might be sooner than later. He just fell asleep. Usually doesn't fall asleep till 10:40.
Hey,
yep.
Should I do the weighted one? Or
Yeah.
should I do that one?
Yeah, do the weighted one.
He's plugged.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll pull him up on my phone anyway. I said I'll pull him up on my phone anyway.
I know.
Tuxedo Cat says, I make a very mediocre old-fashioned. Old-fashions are my worst end product. I'm just not good at them. It's all about product. You got to have the right tools, right bitters, right sugars. That's just all. Nunya says, Eagle Rare. I don't want no more kids. Hey. But you're drinking Hennessy. Or she's drinking Hennessy. Eagle Rare is lighter than Hennessy. Oh wait, Austin says just got out of the hospital earlier before work. My wife just had a baby. Well, congrats, Austin. That's fucking awesome. If you name him after me, it's even cooler. But I mean, whatever. That's cool though. Did you get did you have a boy or a girl? Tuxedo says I also struggle with Negronis. I mean, I'm not by any means gonna say I'm some amazing bartender that can do all those drinks very good either. I'm okay at best about everything but an old fashioned. But my old fashions, they're A1. And they're made with love, you know? Little mixy mix, solid. Shout out baby Costco. Bro, did you go to work on the day the kid was born? That's crazy. Congrats on a boy though. Boys are awesome. We had a boy and we didn't find out the gender until he was born. It was a good time being able to yell. I was like, he's got balls. I turned into a 4-year-old the second he came out. So, I mean, I didn't know what was happening. Show me. The proof says, if it's a girl, Penelope. If it's a boy, Russell. I don't know where you got those from. That's a cool idea, though. Or call me old-fashioned. What do you say? Tuxie says, I put more effort into lady drinks. I'm not trying to woo any of my guy friends. Well, maybe you need to find a lady that likes old fashions. Their Dom says, fat washed old fashions. Bro, it's moving quick. Nunya says, a man that harbors a beard like yours is a very trusted mixologist. I mean, I can make a solid drink. Don't get me wrong. But like if somebody came up and ordered like something weird, I'd be like, nah, old fashioned, baby. I can make a mean White Russian. White Russians are pretty solid. What is it? The whiskey sours, they're okay. I don't really care for those too much, though. Probably the best Jack and Coke you ever had, but it's all in the lime. You got to place it in the right spot. Yeah, just throwing it out there. Show Me Proof says 4 hours after a concert, wife said, let's go to the hospital on our first girl. Damn. Then you says you're just being modest. You never know. You never know. I'm one of you guys. What's funny? Show me the proof for our kid when they were born. We were at home, and she started having contractions while we were live. He's only like 2 months, so I was live in the living room on some like random like March Madness stream, and she looks at me. She's like, I'm having contractions. I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to go. If this team comes back, I'll pop back on. I got off, and we went right to the hospital. Nunya says, I, too, have a beard. How good's the beard looking on your side? Is it long? Is it patchy? Like, where are we at on this? Austin said, the reason I went to work is because my baby was born a day early. Austin, I don't know I can't remember what you do for work, but I imagine they probably would be okay with it if you just maybe took the day. But I'm glad you're dedicated to work, but as a wedding photographer, I was going to cancel going to somebody's wedding last minute because I was not going to leave that hospital. Boris says, I like a good paper airplane. Bro, who doesn't love a good paper airplane? Tuxedo says, NFL is scripted. How do punt returns know where the ball's going to go? Oops, wrong live. Wow, popping in and out of the stream to the NFL punters? I mean, they just kind of look up in the air. But, I mean, what do I know? He is. He likes to dip out, pop back in. He also likes to watch other people on his TVs. He's a YouTube whore. That's what it is. Basically, a thrift shop version of your beard. Bro, my beard right now is a thrift shop version of my own beard. This is, like, you guys, maybe you can't really see it that well, but it does not look that good right now. I haven't used the proper products, none of that shit. It looks rough. Huge. Joe in the chat. Or he puts Joe, but what's going on, bud? Makata 805 in the chat. What's going on, buddy? He says, keep up all the great work, man. Thanks for the great content. Well, I appreciate you. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out tonight. A lot of these streams have just been kind of hangout streams. That's just mainly because I'm testing the live streams on different days, just to kind of see what they kind of feel like, you know, how they work, what we doing. So far, Monday's the winner. Wednesday can be like a late night hangout. Monday will be definitely probably our normal, like, secondary day. And Fridays, obviously, 8:45 is a given. Huge says, Joe Mama. That's funny. Let's see. Tuxedo says, I need Eric. Buy me on the stand. Oh, wait. He says, I'm going to have to do a presser to address the controversy. I'll send you the link, Kat. I'll email it to you if you want me to. He's like, I'm going to need Eric. Buy me on the stand. Eric doesn't know how to work a call-in show, by the way. Eric would get lost and wouldn't be able to figure out how to get on stage. Nunya says, growing my mustache out, I feel like it helps the beard look more full. It's quite annoying. Before I had the full beard, I didn't have a mustache. I had just like this, and this was gone. The mustache definitely helps. But that in-between stage of growing the mustache out is brutal. It's so itchy. It looks stupid as hell. But once you get past it, you're good. Tuxedo says, thanks, Eric. I appreciate that you're willing to stand by me in the face of overwhelming backlash. He says, got you with the Joe Mama. That's funny. Makata said, don't change anything, man. Sipping some Four Roses with you guys. I think you're just doing the normal, like, baseline Four Roses, right? Not the, like, single barrel nothing. Austin says, I actually got a job promotion on oil wells. I also have a second job. I'm a bartender. Bro, Austin knows how to make better cocktails than all of us, apparently. He's like, I'm a welder on oil rigs. Austin making that money. And that's like an actual job, like a big boy job. I drink liquor on the internet, so. But I guess like if you have like a job like that, maybe you have to go, but I don't know. I'm just saying you could have like faked sick or something, but. Tuxedo is addressing the chat. He says, fellow citizens, now is not the time for excuses. I did cheat with another stream. As they always say, shot through the, my crap's all over this. I can't read it. There it goes. Shot through the face and you're to blame. You give hunting a bad name, Dick Cheney. Just saying. As a mod, we expect a different level. I'm just saying. But yeah, if you guys are new, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you do, let me know. It will pop up on the screen, or it should. And if it doesn't, let me know that as well. Of course, drop a little like on the stream. Gets a few new people in here so we can hang out with them as well. I did not have sexual relationships. Bill Clinton. With another stream. That's funny. Who else is live tonight, guys? There's probably a million people that is going live tonight. Let me go do a little deep dive, see if anybody I know is. Oh, the Joe Mama guy just subscribed to the channel. Did it not pop up on screen though? That's fucked up. It popped up over here on a totally different little part. Tuxedo says, all right, then I admit it, I did it. I will be impeached. Then you says, all these political jokes makes me want another beer. Nothing wrong with political jokes and a couple beers. Sideburn Willie says, preferred meal with bourbon. It's a good question. I don't know. It's like two different vibes. Like, obviously, like steak, potatoes, asparagus is like a solid meal with any kind of like whiskey. But I will say, like, if you get a sweeter, low-proof bourbon, like, let's go with regular Woodford's. Just Woodford's Reserve. If you drink that with some seafood, it's actually pretty solid. But your seafood, like, it's got to be like a crawfish boil. You know what I mean? The corn, potatoes, sausage, you know, shrimp, crab legs, all of that. And it's got to be higher temperature level than just like mild, right? You got to get at least a medium to qualify for that level. Tuxedo says medium rare ribeye. Ribeye's the best steak. Fight me on it. Mikado says pouring some Old Forster's next, trying to get through this week. I feel that. Which Old Forster? Are you going 1920, 1910? Where are you going with it? Boris says, we want to see the emails sent to the other stream. That's funny. We want proof. Says, not until I actually run for president. You ain't seeing shit. Nunya says, you know what? My stomach's rumbling. I'll have another beer. Beers are filling. If you ever get hungry, have a beer. Let's see how many beers we can make Nunya drink. I mean, I don't oppose that. Bonding Over Whiskey says, back home, phone did die. Please don't tell me I missed an unboxing. Bro, you did miss the unboxing. It was amazing. It was the best unboxing you would ever see on YouTube. Unfortunately, I'm not going to let this stream get reposted afterwards, so you had to been here. That was part of me opening it. Was for the dedicated subscribers that are here nonstop. I opened it for them. So, it's a once-in-a-lifetime unboxing. Austin says, I'm going to need some whiskey glasses. I do recommend picking up some Glencairns. They are the best for neat whiskey. If you're like your whiskey over ice or an old fashioned or any of that kind of stuff, get a rocks glass. What do you mean? Tuxedo, you said, damn it, again, our stories are not straight. Oh, you're saying it's not anything special? It wasn't anything special to you, but it was the most special gift I could ever got. So, I told you, not everybody's going to like the unboxing, but for me, it was the best gift anybody could have gave me. And then you said, I don't mind going into work hungover. Hey, trooper there. I hate being hungover, so. Bottom Whiskey says, brother, my phone died. He says, we're just messing with you. No, we're not. We're keeping it going. Austin says, I'm just drinking straight from the bottle. My wife doesn't let me do that anymore. I used to drink straight from the bottle. It used to get crazy. Bro, Boris goes, the boxing was so majestic that I had tears running down my face into my mouth. Bro, the dedication to that one. That was a good one. Cyber Willie says a couple stouts that I don't have to eat for days. Sometimes it's like that though. Brisket with whiskey is also very good. But sometimes brisket's hit or miss. Sometimes it's not good. And if you're drinking whiskey with like a dry brisket, oh my God, that's brutal. It's got to be that nice, juicy, flavorful brisket or just not even at all. Fucking crazy. Makata says, just standard Old Forester Blue Label over here, 23 bucks. Great bottle of whiskey. There ain't no arguing on that. I was just curious. Some bottles, some people like, some people don't like it, but Nunya says, you ever tried that goat spiced whiskey? No, I don't even know what that is. Goat spiced? Barbecue is probably the best food ever. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. I'm like a fat kid, so like you catch me on a weird day, I'm gonna be like, ooh, pizza, or seafood's been in the mind lately, so I'm definitely going for some seafood. But some baby back ribs, some grilled corn, that sounds like the move right now. I'm just throwing it out there. Tuxedo Cat over here saying he's got his eye on people, but he's really got his eye on another stream. I'm just saying. Brutal. I doubt that even comment got put in there, did it? Then you said they sold it here for a while. Shit was trash. Well, I'm glad I've never had it then. Makata says, what's your favorite Irish whiskey? Do I even have any Irish whiskey anymore? Irish whiskey. I mean, I don't really drink Irish whiskey that often. But barbecue stonks. Boris, are you in GameStop right now? Finally, somebody. I guess I would probably have to say a proper 12, but that's the most basic answer I can give you because it's not even about the whiskey. It's about the McGregor aspects. I'm a big McGregor fan. Sideburn Willie out here dropping dumb money anytime he has a pour, apparently. He's like reverse seared tomahawk. Austin says, how was your day today? I'm confused if he's been asking me that. I mean, my day was good. I woke up, did some work, watched the kid a little bit, kind of hung out with him, playing for the stream, got live, ate dinner. I don't really do much, so. Boris says, I really like Powers. Powers. It's an eye of the streamer. It's a thrill to watch. Bro. Austin says, I'm from Texas, so we have good brisket. I could go for some good brisket. But there's not a lot of places here that I can go and be like, this is like really good. It's just okay. A lot of places around here. Tuxedo says, I didn't mean to cheat, but when I accidentally scrolled down because of vertical stream, it was a football stream. I'm sorry. That's like saying, oops, I tripped and fell in bed with her. Like it just happened, apparently. I'll take it back. We have the best brisket. We are the brisket champions. We are the barbecue champions. Makata says the McGregor fight's going to be awesome. 3 weeks. If it doesn't get canceled. But if it's on and it's fighting, I'll be live. I'm thinking like a little Irish overalls, a little flag in the background, proper 12 on the pour. Like, I'm here for it. And then he says, okay, I looked it up. It was some distiller here in North Carolina. It was GOAT, Reaper Whiskey. And now it's some emoji that it says face, purple, smiling fangs. I don't know. I've never had any North Carolina distillers whiskey, to be honest. Not that I remember, at least. Eric says he forgives Tuxedo Cat. That's because he has no grudges hold, and he's probably the nicest one in here. I'm not that forgiving, so I mean... He's also not the one with us cheating on, but I mean, it is what it is. YouTube is a weird one. Well, you check on the wife, see if she's bringing that stuff. Oh, probably the kid is passed out. It's his first night sleeping with the sleep sack instead of the swaddle, so we'll see how this goes. Nunya says North Carolina has the best barbecue. Nunya, I've been to North Carolina a lot. I hate to say it, North Carolina does not have that great a barbecue. Unless you have some secret shack. No, I didn't have anything that was... I don't know if I... The best place in North Carolina that I went to... Fuck, what is it called? I don't even know. It's some place in Asheville that has like tapas. That place is banging. It is expensive as hell, though. I think the wife is bringing her vodka stuff, so let me clear off the desk. Yeah, right on cue.
What?
Your vodka stuff.
I gotta get a cup of these.
And the seltzer.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is something you probably will never see again. So if you're here, you're welcome. It's the one and only time I'm gonna make a vodka drink, and it's not even for me. Bakata says, shots fired, barbecue wars. If everybody wants to bring their best barbecue from their states and bring it to my house, and I'll be a judge, I'm totally okay with that, by the way. Like, I won't fight anybody on that. We'll set the address at some random park or something. I'm a pretty good judge of barbecue. Where's my mics? Let me see. Oh, it's over there. Austin says, do you have any proper 12? Nope, but I will be getting it before the McGregor fight. I know it's going to go on sale. It always goes on sale the week of the fight because every store is like, hey, come buy proper 12 for Conor McGregor. So it always goes on sale for like $5 cheaper. Nunya says, Asheville is garbage. You got to go further east for a better barbecue. I mean, I go towards like the Nantahala area all the time, and I don't even see barbecue out there, to be honest. So, Bonding Over Whiskey says, call me old fashioned. Sonny's still barbecue around there. Sonny's is barbecue around here, but we don't do Sonny's anymore. I don't. If I do, I'll go to like Bono's or I don't remember the name, but there's like this little like shack off US 1 that has some bomb barbecue. Hopefully nobody from Missouri does leave the state. They can stay there for all I care. Stupid St. Louis Blues can rot with the rest of them. Eric says, and we can let Bonding Over Whiskey try what's in the Buffalo box. Bonding Over Whiskey is not going to like what's in the Buffalo box. Is she bringing the rest of this stuff? What are we doing? California barbecue? No shot. No way that's better. He says, come on, man, just tell us. No, wait for tomorrow. It's nothing special, and in some case, like I can't make it to the store tomorrow. It's the only thing I have planned for tomorrow. I'm just going to start without it, I guess. All right. If anybody wants to know how to make this drink, I'm going to make it in a single form. You can just double it up. And luckily I had just enough lemon juice. So you want to use, Show Me Proof says, Pappy Smokehouse, #1 in the U.S. Nunya says, they don't want anything from Cali except my groceries. Okay. Show Me Proof also says St. Louis. All right, for this vodka drink, guys, by the way, I'm just going to go over the recipe as quickly as I can. It's just in one drink form. You want to use a 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. Right, this is for the wife, right? This isn't something I say, hey, go drink this. This is a great manly drink. This is summertime vibes and hangovers. But you want to use a 1.5 ounces of the strawberry daiquiri mix. I don't need the metal one. I'm just using a glass. I do need a cup for you, though.
I thought, did you do 2 shots of vodka?
I haven't even got the vodka yet.
Oh.
So yeah, you want to do, I got a bunch of stuff up here now.
Sorry. You want to take one?
No. You just want to do 1.5 ounces of this and then 1.5 ounce of lemon juice. Then you want to roll into basically 2 ounces of vodka. Your vodka of your choice, it doesn't really matter. We do Tito's around here just because we're basic as hell and it's cheap for a handle. Oh, just spilt a little bit. So 2 ounces of vodka. Let's get that cap back on there. Obviously, want to mix it all up, right? Get that all nice and combined. Then you want to have a glass with ice, right? Get that going. We're going to take the straw out for now. This glass, by the way, is from a mojito bar, so that's why it says mojito bar. Then, obviously, you pour it all in, right? You don't want to drink it just like that, though. That's thick, weird drink right there. I'm sure you could, but you want to freshen it up with grapefruit citrus fresca.
I don't even like grapefruit.
Yeah, she doesn't like grapefruit, but when you mix it together with this, it's almost like a fresher version of a Sprite. So that's basically the drink, but because we're bougie and because we're on YouTube, we like to garnish things, you know, and you want to garnish it with a cherry. Now, the maraschino cherries would normally work in a drink like this, but we're going to put our expensive black cherries in this. So just drop a cherry in there, and you want to add in just a spoonful of cherry juice to make it even sweeter because it's not sweet enough apparently. Give it one little mix.
I love it.
Throw a straw in, and then have your wife drink it.
Do you see his arms?
Yeah. They want you to wave to the camera. You can just wave your hand in front. If you want to come on, you can grab the mic right there. You see the little box right in front of the blue thing? It's like a rectangle one. Yep, grab that. Just bring it all over here. Just clip it on your shirt.
Hey, boys.
Hey, boy. Grab your chair. Right here.
I exist. Ooh.
No, that's my chair.
I know.
But I'm just. Here you go. I can't get it to go up without sitting in it. There you go. He's like an EH appearance. We're trying to get the views up. That's what we're doing. Where's my drink? There it is. And I get this crap.
You know, I've been trying to enjoy some time with my husband without the kid. Who are you calling boys?
Show me the proof. He's like, I'm at least a teen. That's fun.
This is so good. It's my favorite drink that he makes.
It's fairly basic. It's honestly, it's just like, it's just sugar and vodka.
It's so good though.
So
I'm pretty basic though.
She used to like these, she would mix vodka with like a Crystal Light packet and a White Claw. That's what they drank a few summers ago.
No, it was Mio.
Mio, that's what it was. They did Crystal Light too, don't
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We did.
Show Me Proof says this needs to happen more often.
I agree. I need to drink more often.
Show Me Proof. What you doing to me, bro? What are we doing? No, it'd be easier said than done. She obviously handles the kid getting put down to sleep, so he's now using his sleep sack for the first time, so he's sprawled out like Superman.
But it seems to be working okay. I put him down and he didn't move.
I didn't even know we had a weighted sleep sack, or we would have been started doing that. I was waiting until tomorrow until I get paid. Nathan S. in the chat says, RR10 a sample? You excited for the RR15 coming up? What are we talking about? Oh, Russell's Reserve 10 is a staple. My bad. Been a long day. Yeah, Russell's 15, that's solid. I'm looking to go pick up tomorrow this Russell's, I have it on over here somewhere. Where is it at? Russell's Reserve Private Barrel Selection. It's like 110 proof. I'm hoping that's gonna be solid, but I also realized like live on stream, I don't know if it's a 10-year age, 12-year age, I don't know what it is because it's like a special release from this liquor store around here. If it doesn't have like a real age statement, I probably won't pick it up. But yeah, great question, Nathan.
It's weird to be behind the camera.
Behind the camera?
Because I'm usually watching on my phone.
Are you not have it pulled up on your phone? We're losing viewers. We're having them come on instead of be on stream or watching.
I gotta watch my son.
I haven't pulled up too, so. None you said sleep sacks work good. I got it. 3 youngins, they all loved them. He just started to roll over like a few times now. Mm-hmm. So we had him in the swaddle, but like last night, I have a video of him. Bro, he was digging his arm up and getting stuck in this like Khabib headlock. So we were like, hey, let's go ahead and switch him out today, and that's what
He seems to be doing really good.
So far, so good. Let's see if he sleeps a full 3 to 4 hours. If he does that, then it's not even gonna be a change. But I'm expecting the first sign of him like about to wake up, he's gonna smack himself in the face and wake up.
He smacked himself in the face right before I came in here. And he went right back to sleep. We'll see.
We'll see. I don't care. Hopefully he sleeps the whole time. I'm fine with it. Let me go back, see if I missed anything. Holy shit, I missed a bunch. Bonnie Rowissi said before, someone tell me even if it was a chewed piece of gum, I want to know. You don't like tri-tip? A little tri-tip would be good. Gotta get some gin. LOL, stay on him, Eric. I'm not getting gin. Glad to hear Sonny's always still around. It was your mom's favorite barbecue. I mean, it's still around, and I'm sure it's still good, but like, I just don't go to Sonny's. I don't really care for it. I would go to Bono's. Then he says, yeah, that's another question. What the hell is gin? Bro, you didn't know what anything was. Gin? I don't know how. It's Christmas trees. Oh, Eric right after says it's pine trees. Facts. That's exactly what it is. It's just pine trees bottled. Don't drink too much liquor. You gotta work your way into it. Bonnie Royce says, Texas vodka, baby. Is that where Tito's is from? It's from Texas? Oh, Austin, Texas. Oh, you learn something every day.
Tito's is my favorite. That's pretty much all I drink, but...
I have a bottle that was sent to me from Shady Mile Distillery. They sent us like 3 bottles. One was a rye, one was a wheated bourbon, and then they sent me a bottle of vodka. I've never even opened it. But I'm sure when she kills the Tito's, we'll move on to that bottle and we can test it out and see what it's actually like. Said good deal, he'll sleep. Tuxer says, I don't think any of us were expecting a full-fledged sit-down appearance. I think everyone is just in shock like me. I mean, she's scaring them all off. It's totally fine. Damn, babe.
What?
You killed that whole drink already.
Yeah.
What were you doing, racing?
No, I didn't even realize. I didn't even mean to.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happened on my first couple streams. I just slammed the drinks. Now I have to physically not hold them, or I still do it.
Grey Goose all the way.
No, Grey Goose is just expensive. Nothing.
So, fun fact, I'm pretty sure the Costco brand of vodka is the exact same as Grey Goose. They buy it from Grey Goose, but they're just different price.
Yeah, it's Kirkland's vodka.
Yeah, Kirkland's vodka is the exact same as Grey Goose. They buy it from Grey Goose. It's just cheaper.
Yeah, it's just bottled. So Kirkland is like a... Fuck, what's the word for it?
Knockoff?
No, it's not a knockoff. They, I don't remember the technical term.
They're going to make me another one?
Can you drink another one?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'll make like half of it or something. You better eat the cherry, don't waste it.
I'm sure that is such an annoying sound.
Bro, look at this. Don't read it out loud. This guy's trying to get me to say something stupid. I have not tried that bourbon. Magic Carp. Tuxu says my whole life is a lie. Then you said she poured it over her shoulder. Bro, that's what I thought. Eric says, guess you're making another drink. Nathan says, what's your favorite note on the Russell's Reserve 10? Tito's keeps climbing in price, and yes, I hear the same thing about the Kirkland's vodka. I didn't know about the Tito's price, so I don't even look at the price when I buy Tito's. I just know it's typically the cheapest. Favorite note on the Russell's Reserve 10? I mean, the reason why I like Russell's Reserve 10 so much is it packs a lot of flavor all at once, but it's a lot of like those basic notes, like the vanillas, the caramels. Like I get a little bit of honey out of it for sweetness as well, but like it's not just like one note that I'm like, ooh, I really like that. Like if we were talking like Woodford's Double Oak and the chocolate note I get, that's why I like that one so much. This one I like the overall sweetness level, but still keeps proof point. So that's an elaborate answer to that. I'll fall back on my Belvedere. Let's see. Let me get this here. I don't have any more lemon juice. And
Oh, well.
we don't have...
Oh, wait, I have more Fresca out there. Oh, just a little bit more. Hold on.
Yeah, go grab that then.
Okay.
I'll just concoct what I can. Grab the other bottle of this. It's like some kind of lemon stuff.
Okay.
And I'll use that for the lemon substitute.
Okay. I forgot to take my mic off.
Bottle of Whiskey says, I'm back. Uncle just gave me a great pep talk congratulating me on the test. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear families, praising you for doing something cool. Instead of just shitting on you, saying, why didn't you do better? What the hell, 20-point loss? Could have done better than that, son. Nunya says, I'm out, y'all. Take it easy. Have a good night, Nunya. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at 8:45 when we go live. So. If you guys don't know what I'm doing currently, I am making a second drink for the wife because apparently she's a bigger an alcoholic than I am.
This was kind of frozen.
It's all right. Okay, so instead of lemon juice, I'm substituting for sweet and sour because we're out of lemon juice. Fuck, I'm going whole.
No, it's fine. That's good.
That's fine.
How much vodka did you put in it?
1.5. So a full drink is what it is, babe. And then...
I forgot to take my mic off.
What'd you say over there?
Nothing. I forgot to take my mic off.
Oh, my camera just died.
You want me to go change the batteries?
Yeah, there's one in there. It's on this camera right there. Yep, that side. It's a little switch. It's going to fold out like that. Like sideways.
I see it.
There you go. Make a strong one. I mean, she's still breastfeeding, so I don't make them too strong. But this will definitely be her limit for sure.
I can pump and have another one. Technically. But probably not.
Where's my cherries? Where's the cherries? Got it. Damn, making her change batteries. I'm more of like closed in because I got the light and I got a table over here. This is the exit on this side, guys. So yeah, I made her change batteries.
Tuxedo Cat, is this an unpaid internship?
No, it's paid.
I was gonna.
It's paid. This is brutal. Is it just me or is the bottom camera frozen? Never mind. Yeah, it died. So we had her switch batteries and everybody's giving me shit for it. So do you like it or no?
First one was definitely better, but this is
Yeah, the sweet and sour instead of the lemon juices. It's a fairly big change.
and not enough Fresca.
Yeah, well, you were out, so. You could have had the bourbon cream instead.
What? Let me see it. I'm not gonna drink it. I just want to see it.
It's bespoke bourbon cream. It was free. There's 2 of them.
I'll have
Joe
this
Mama
with-
Guy is back. Welcome back, bud.
I
Welcome.
will have this another night with you guys.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably pick up Buffalo Trace's bourbon cream first. Slide in a little bit.
Is I done?
Yeah.
Oh. You have to get close to you.
I mean, it's our first time meeting, so, I mean, imagine. Dun, dun, all right. Bonding for Whiskey says, minus 20 points on something almost never dealt with in southern states. Yeah, you don't deal with it a lot here, but they still make you do it. But
I need to unionize Tuxedo Cat. I need to get a lot better benefits. I'm just kidding.
What do we want? More drinks. When do we want them? Now. I mean,
Tater Dom, I have some.
oh, the little dippy things?
Yeah, I just haven't drank enough to really use them because I'd rather not pump and dump. It's heartbreaking, I'm sure you know, if your wife uses them.
Yeah, she's getting ready to go back to work, so everything that doesn't get ate goes into the freezer. So it's yeah. So she's not gonna pump and dump. Also, she's only had 2 drinks. It's not like she's gonna be smammered.
Unfortunately.
Unless you pound that thing, which you're already on the verge of doing.
Sorry.
So maybe slow her down. Unless you're trying to go to bed, then by all means.
No, I'll go to bed in like 20 minutes.
Tuxedo says, I'm joining the picketing. Huge says, is this your wife? It is.
Just some random girl.
Just some random chick I found on the streets. I checked the analytics. They said they needed less of me for the stream to do better. So that's what we ended up doing.
Is that how many comments?
Comments? There's 360 comments for the entire thing.
Oh, wow.
There's 12 likes. There's currently 6 people in here, but that changes all the time. So,
Thank you, Tuxedo Cat. See, he'll join in. He'll boycott with me.
I mean, feel free. Tuxedo Cat's already cheating on me with different streams. So
I
he's,
know.
He's the first one to pick up a picking sign, so.
I know. It's okay. I forgive him. He's still my favorite.
I'm gonna try it. It's a nice job finding a wife, my man. You would have thought I would have troubles with that, huh? I actually like that better.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's because it's made by one instead of 2, so it doesn't get as much strawberry. So making them individual compared to making them 2 at a time.
I like it better with more Fresca.
Maybe that's why. That's weird.
Whiskey Row.
Jesus. The Tuxedo says, seems to be working out well so far. More EH on the stream. This duel will rival likes of Whiskey Row. Everybody over here watches Whiskey Row and leaves me for them, so. I watched part of the stream. You guys recommended it, so I went and watched some. I can't watch stuff like that, because I'm doing the same thing. There's no reason for me to. So if you guys want to go watch them, by all means, but probably won't be popping in there. Unless he wants to chat. If he wants to chat with me, by all means, I'll sit down and talk with him, but I can't re-watch a stream. Nathan S. says, stumbled upon y'all this evening while sipping through my whiskey flight. What's in your flight, though? Dropped a sub. I appreciate you dropping a sub, bud. Man, what sucks is I have this little widget box thing that should pop up and say anytime somebody subscribes, and it didn't do that. So it's I'm guessing it's broken. But let me know what's in that flight. And is this a flight at home or is this a flight in a bar?
TC.
Tuxedo Cat says, I don't know how I'm the favorite. LOL. I'm flashing back to when I said EH Beard was better than Call Me Old Fashions. I'm getting PTSD.
I'm married to this cat, or that's
cat?
probably a bad choice of words. I'm married to this guy. Your jokes don't offend me. I get those types of jokes all day long.
You guys, I'm not any different on stream than off stream. The only difference is I talk more. I talk more on stream. Bonninger Whiskey says, in other ways around, I leave Whiskey Row for you. I appreciate it. I did see, I will say, I went to that stream you guys had. Bonninger Whiskey did say that I was currently live to Eric. And Eric's like, I'm not leaving, guys. This is where I need to be. I'm kidding. He didn't say that.
Oh.
No, Bonninger Whiskey did say he was leaving for this stream. Eric didn't respond, so.
Oh.
Yeah. I was rewatching it. I was bored after that because I knew everybody left. I'm like,
Eric is a faithful stream watcher, he says.
Yeah, Eric's always in here, though.
Oh, yeah,
Eric says, I leave Whiskey Row for this stream. I'm faithful stream watcher. Yeah, unlike Tuxedo Cat. Tuxedo says, you're a reverse cheater bonding over whiskey.
Where did Tater Dom go?
Tater? I mean, he's a fake person, remember? I'm kidding. I don't know that. He did email me, so I mean, I can't. Unless like somebody else is faking their name or something like that, he is a real person. He just kind of pops in and out.
This is cracking me up right here.
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that sometimes.
The drama deepens.
The drama deepens. It was funny. You guys recommend me go watch his stream. He ended his stream before I did because I like to stream longer, apparently. Shots fired. So I went and rewatched like, I don't know, 30 minutes of it. And I could see the comments, so I was just watching the comments too. He's got like 40,000 plus subscribers though.
3, 2. I'm waiting for the one.
It's time for Lopez to come in. 3, 2. Bro, Lopez, he'll say, hey, he'll be here for these late night streams. He wants me to start the streams at 10 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And he's like, if it's there, I'm going to be the first one in the chat. And he's never the first one in the chat.
Oh, because it's 10:39. Technically 7:39 his time.
Yeah, but obviously I started earlier.
It's not all.
You forgot one, TC. He's like, it's not all about length, you know? Not all the time. I can't remember who else you guys recommended. He was the only one that like popped up though that I remembered you guys said, hey, go watch. He's like, I was trying to give him a chance. Last night we were like, where's Mr. Lopez? And he's like, I've arrived. Like as soon as we all said that, so.
That is so funny.
He may be watching in secret. Or maybe Mr. Lopez is a fake person.
Or maybe Mr. Lopez and Tater Dom are the same. Oh, God.
Maybe Tuxedo Cat is every person in the chat right now. And he's just,
I know.
bro, at home working. Multiple laptops, multiple different logins, and he's just the only one. Wouldn't that be something? We've been watching, what's the show we're watching? We've been watching? Catfish.
I was going to say, which one?
We've been watching Catfish, and they just had this like episode where this girl like created like a whole person's like reality where they created a page for her mom or dad or brother, her ex-boyfriend's girlfriend, like all this shit.
People are wild.
Yeah, it was nuts. We watch a lot of TV now because of the kid because we don't go anywhere, so.
Yeah.
Keeps focusing on your face for that one. But if I do that.
Oh my God, that scared me.
I saved it. Eric says, except he's not me. That we know of.
Or am I?
Or am I? Some people could do that. That's why the viewers never go up, but the chat always goes up. Mind blown.
Eric's like, I don't even know the truth at this point.
Eric's like, I couldn't figure out the computer to save my life, so it's definitely not me.
I'm almost finished with this drink, boys.
Damn.
What?
You didn't chew in the time I took. I haven't.
And that's straight whiskey. That's completely different.
No, it's actually more because this is like half of one of those pour things. I don't care. Do you feel it? Are you feeling a little buzzy buzz?
I feel a little buzz.
Just hammered, boys. Gotta shut the stream down. No, nobody got the joke. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Nobody laugh at it. You're buzzed? You want to try some whiskey? You
No.
want to try an old fashioned?
No.
Okay. You want to try some hibiki?
No.
You want to smell the hibiki? I think you
Sorry,
like the smell
boys.
of it.
I'm boring.
Let me see first. No, you wouldn't. Maybe. Just go ahead.
Oh, God. This is going to be embarrassing.
Your face is blocked anyway because of the bottle. She's like, that 80 proof, it burns. It's 86 proof.
No, but you didn't save me any of the
The what?
Crown.
Blackberry?
Blackberry.
Yeah, it's gone. Your dad drank it. There's cookies, cookie dough, Old Smokies up there.
Oh,
and
I want to try that. Like, seriously.
You want to try that? Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't. You may like that, actually. It is still whiskey, but it's not. He said, "Get crunk, yo."
Trying to
damn,
say
Eric,
his
that
name
you
three
just
times.
aged yourself pretty
Yeah.
hard right there.
I don't get a. What is that thing called?
I don't. They're in the dishwasher.
Oh,
A Glen. Sorry.
that's good. That's good.
If you don't drink it, I will. Whoa, let's see. Tater Dom says, trying this name 3 times. Tuxedo Cat. Bro, try saying his name 3 times. Did you try it already?
No, I'm
give me
scared.
Give me a second. I gotta catch up with the chat. It moves in increments for some reason. Nathan S says, flight at home was themed back row of the open bottles cabinet. Kentucky Spirit. Okay, Kentucky Spirit Warehouse. McKenna 10. Old Ezra 7, Larceny Barrel Proof C923, Old Forester Single Barrel Proof J3. What's J3? You mean JD? And then 29 proof. Honestly, not a bad flight. I'm curious to know what your favorite was. If I had to guess, you're probably going to say the Larceny C923 or the... Nah, it's the C923. If you say McKenna 10, you're crazy, but. Tuxedo says, do I need to spin around too or look in the mirror? Usually look in the mirror, but maybe look into the stream, right? And say his name. Steve says, have you inhaled her fart? Hey, you gotta
What the fuck?
You gotta subscribe to know those answers,
What
baby.
the fuck?
Steve's the guy that I tried to hook up with that other guy because he wanted to paint my beard or massage me or something.
What the fuck happens in this stream?
Bro, it gets fucking weird. Yeah, Tater Dom says spin and twerk a few times, Cat.
I would pay money to see that.
For him to spin around and twerk?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to see that. He says twerk.
Twerks.
Twerk. He says, Mr. Lopez. Mr. Lopez.
I'm scared to try that now.
Give me a second. Mr. Lopez. Bro, if he pops in, that would be nuts. I'm just patiently waiting for the next comment.
I just wanted to get a
Steve's,
laugh.
yeah, I mean, Steve, we bottle him up for $500 a fart. I'm just saying.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
I mean, fuck, if he wants it, I'll sell it to him for $500. I'll go grab like a little wiener dog, have him poot in it.
I don't know. Oh, never mind.
But, you know, I'll find a wiener dog. I don't give a fuck. I'll pay somebody $100 to let me borrow their wiener dog for a minute. Send them off a wiener dog fart.
I was just curious.
Yeah, I was just trying to catch up with the chat to see if it's different because it's a little faster on that. Bonnie over Whiskey says, call me old fashioned. I wouldn't be able to stay on here. I won't. Wait. I wouldn't be able to stay on for long, but I want to try the video call thing. I'll open my Jack 10. I said I opened. You want to do that now? I can send you over the link.
Only her part. What the
Only her farts though? Ah, that's the risk you're taking, my man. $500. It's like a mystery box. You don't know whose you're getting.
Oh, look who it is.
Mr. Lopez says, bro, keep my name out your mouth. I see. I don't make me get Will Smith out here. Mr. Lopez, you're late, my guy. Bonnie over Whiskey, I can email you the link if you want to come on.
Oh, bonding a risky side, getting my laptop on.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot you the email. It's gonna take me a second though.
TC said, keep my name, Oucho. And I'm waiting for the rest.
He probably won't finish it. What was his name again?
Eric Perry said, Lopez is here at work, TC.
It did work. Mr. Lopez, did you see they did like some Beetlejuice shit on you?
Oh my god, look what Steve said.
Steve said, I'd inhale her farts just to say I had dinner with her. What do you want her to eat first? Bro, we had a little Salisbury steak tonight. I'm just saying. You may be careful what you ask for.
This is the weirdest shit.
I fucking... like people get weird, like pissed off at comments like this. I don't give a fuck. You're not doing anything but helping the algorithm. Steve, might as well drop a little subscribe too. Help the channel. That way we can get monetized and be able to really ship off those farts at like expedited shipping, you know?
Mm-hmm. Little does he know it's going to be a 2-month-old shit.
I'll fucking send him off Asher's.
Yeah.
Send you over one of Asher's diapers. Where is his name? Oh, there he is.
Okay, I'm about to try this. I'm scared. I don't drink whiskey, you guys. I just don't. I mean, I like bourbon cream, if that counts.
Yeah, so go ahead and give it a little try. So this is, she's gonna try whiskey for basically the first time. It's not even really whiskey. It's a flavored whiskey. It's Tennessee Old Smokies. It's cookie dough flavored. You guys, if you saw this, I did try this like way back in December. I like it. It's very sweet though. I wouldn't categorize it in the bourbon type of category for you guys, but I mean for her, why not? Real quick before we get on to that, he says, won't take me long to finish. Okay, I don't know. I mean, he's like, I'm down to try it. Oh, okay, cool. The email is sent. It's going to take a second though. Nathan says the Larceny Barrel Proof C923 is good, but place second tonight in order of the Old Forester Single Barrel Proof. Okay, that was my other guess. I was thinking, he goes, it was Old Forester Single Barrel Proof, Larceny Barrel Proof C923, Kentucky Spirit, Henry McKenna 10-year, and then Old Ezra 7. I would have expected Henry McKenna to come last. Tuxedo Cat twerked, blah, blah, blah. Austin in the chat says, I'm drinking some whiskey. 2, are you enjoying your whiskey? Because I'm sure enjoying mine. Hell yeah. Eric says, don't be scared. Lopez says, what's up, fellas in the chat?
I am scared, Eric.
Yeah, she's scared.
She's
scared. She doesn't drink this kind of stuff, so just be prepared for like a weird reaction. Go ahead, give them the old-fashioned review.
Okay.
What's on the nose? Give them a little on the nose.
Oh, wait. It really doesn't smell bad. It literally smells like cookie dough. Mm-hmm. It really does.
Yeah, bro, that's all cookie dough.
Yeah.
That's like melted cookie dough.
Yeah, it literally smells like cookie dough. I'm just scared. I don't do this. All right.
This is my first time. I've never done this.
I'm scared. The only time I've drank this kind of shit is when I'm already drunk in Gatlinburg. I don't drink this stuff at home. Okay. It's not bad. What?
I'll give it a second, then tell me.
It's not bad.
Is it good? You like it?
Yeah.
So mixing this with the bourbon cream probably would be solid.
Yeah. That's really good.
Now I gotta try it just to make sure it's not done something weird to it.
No, that's really good.
So when we went to Gatlinburg and we had the salted caramel one and we put it in our coffees in the morning, that sounds bad, but we were drinking all day. But that was solid then too, but like...
Vacation Liz is different than at home Liz. I drink a lot when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, this has no burn. You should like this.
Yeah.
I haven't had that in basically like a year.
That's delicious.
Remember I was drinking that like on New Year's? And I was just pouring, I'm like, bro, it's like I'm having dessert. It's very sweet though. I sent the link to Bonding Over Whiskey. He should be popping in here to do a... I sent it to the right person, right? Yeah.
The question is, if I'm drinking and you're drinking, who's gonna get up with the baby? Just kidding.
I'll grab the baby if he wakes up.
I'm just kidding.
You have him up though. So I sent him the link. He'll be able to pop in here when he is ready. And then, and then I'll let you go to bed and stuff when he gets here, if you want.
Oh, you'll let me?
Like, if you want to go to bed, like, it'll be fine.
It's okay.
Oh, okay, he's popping on. I don't know how it works yet, so give me a second. He's in the green room. Let me see if I can pull him over. And left. Ooh, nope. Give me a second. Head right. Nope. Nope. Oh. Main. Now add left. There we go. And he's muted. Are you muted on your end or am I muting you?
He said, I think I'm muted on my end. It sounded like.
Yeah, if you're muted on your end, go ahead and unmute yourself.
I mean, it looked like.
Oh, wait, muted in sound levels. Interviewer. No, I am muted. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Perfect. There you go, buds. Give me a second to get all this stuff off my stream so I can see it.
This is Bonding Over Whiskey.
Yeah. He just passed his driver's test today.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Get this. Guys, in the chat, Tuxedo, Lopez, somebody in there. Let me know if you can hear him as well, because sometimes I fuck it up. So
On the screen, I'm looking on my phone. They can still see me. I don't know if they can hear me.
yeah, that was the question I was more or less doing.
You're our first caller,
First?
TC said. He's on there.
I'm checking the audio.
I know.
Oh.
I heard him on your phone.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, they can hear me.
perfect. Sounds solid. Bro, so you got the Jack 10 year. Is that right?
Yep. So
So
when that camera right there, so next thing they'll get that.
So what he said was he's had this bottle of Jack 10 for a while, basically. And he was waiting to open it till he passed the driver's test.
Oh my god.
So it's like a celebration bottle.
Yay, good for you. Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
You haven't opened it yet?
No, I've been saving it for about 2 months now.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, the
I actually
question,
tried taking my test about a month ago, and I had some kind of paper that expired, so they told me I couldn't take my test. But I had to show up there for them to find out the paper was expired, so I went there for nothing. I already had this in there, and I was just like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll just wait again, and then I had to wait another month for another appointment.
Oh damn.
okay. It's
But
it sucks when like you go to the DMV and they kind of just jerk you around a little bit. I hate the DMV. Absolutely the worst experience ever to do. But I mean, the important thing is you got it taken care of. You got the license. We don't know how to parallel park yet, but we got the license.
no,
It's I mean, she can vouch for it. I'm not the best parker either. But you give me a good backup camera, I'm whipping that thing.
funny enough, the car that I took the test was my mother's old car. It has a backup camera, but this morning the battery had actually died. So when I restarted it, I had to put in a special code to be allowed to use the backup camera, and I couldn't find the code.
Yeah.
So
I don't
Hers is messed up too.
No,
I probably need a code. So.
I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the DMV will let you use the backup camera for the driver's test anyways, just so you know.
It's probably. I just deleted the comment on accident. Nathan S says, which batch of Jack Daniel's 10 do you have?
the batch I have is, let me see if you can see it, is this year's batch 3.
Batch
Nice.
3? Yeah, he said batch 3 is awesome. Bro, I'm so jealous. Like, give me some Jack Daniels. Fuck, what do I have for Jack? Oh, I'm doing single barrel. Give me a second. We'll do single barrel. At least we're doing Jack now. I mean, the Russell's is solid, but...
You gotta drink the rest of that then.
I mean, I'm also on baby duty, babe.
He's right here. We're on baby duty.
Go ahead and get that plastic.
Oh my god, he's opening it.
Yep.
Is that a really good bottle, babe?
I can't find it.
Oh, okay, damn.
I actually got lucky enough when I found it. I saw it for $300, $150 and all that. I'm like, man, that's a bit much. And then one time I saw it for $100. I was like, I should have got that. But then like a week later, I found it at Specs, a Texas total wine, and got it for $80.
You got that for 80?
Yeah, I think it was marked for 75, 76, and then tax and all, it was 81.
I can't find it in stores around here. I found it in the secondary ones for like 250, and I can buy it online for like 180. But that's not without shipping. Shipping's typically like $40. But is the bottle open? This is like a big moment
Nope.
here.
So how much did you?
Moment of silence.
It's open. Are you going to use a Glen or using rocks glass?
Glenn, sir.
There you go. Yeah, shout out Specs. Get on their call list, Nathan says.
Did you pour this for me?
I did if you wanted, but you don't.
I'll take this and then I'll go pound.
Okay, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt. This is a big moment, so I don't want to overstep. You can feel free to do a little review if you want. You can say it's good. I don't care what
You got to do the nose.
On the nose.
I do get a very heavy sweetness, but again, I am still very new, so I can't pick out exactly what the sweetness is. I can't say,
Totally.
I can't say, it's vanilla, it's caramel, it's
honey.
banana. I just say it's sweet.
So to give you an idea, the quickest breakdown. So for his palate, what I've learned through the chat is he doesn't. Me and him have totally opposite palates. Where I like the sweet, I like the dessert filled kind of things, and he's more like he likes rye, he likes spiciness. He definitely likes the proof. Where we're in that sense we're opposite. So Jack Daniel's 10, to me, from what I've heard, is going to be either in the middle, in the middle, or leaning more towards the sweeter side. And so I'm curious to see what his thoughts are. Because if he really loves it, I may hate it, or opposite.
All right.
Mr. Lopez says sweeter is better.
That is probably the best under 100 proof I've had so far. That is very nice.
Okay. What's the proof on it? What you said, 100?
97. It's just shy of 100. It's 97.
Oh wow, I didn't know it was 97 proof. That's crazy. That's one hell of an expensive bottle for 97 proof though. But
how much do you say you got it for?
So he got it for MSRP, which is how you want to get a lot of these bottles. If you can get it for MSRP, it's always worth it because most of these distillers know what to price these whiskeys at. So I think he got it for around the 80 to 90-ish range, where someone like me, where I can't find it, I can go online and buy it, but I'm going to spend $250 to get it.
Okay.
Mr. Lopez said, sure this kid's old enough to drink.
I'm not, if I'm even old enough to drink.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what'd you say?
Mr. Lopez in the chat asking if I'm even old enough to drink.
Yeah. He got a driver's test today. He's 22. He's solid.
Here.
Don't show your ID.
This is something else. Can you read that?
License to carry. There you go.
Yeah, you can
That's
have
how
that if you're not 21. There you go, Mr. Lopez.
We both got ours.
Yeah, we got ours at the same time.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. I'll take. Yes, I'll turn it off.
I might come back in after I get done.
If you want to, come back.
Can I have another?
But if you want to think
You
about
gotta say goodbye to Kat. He's gonna get pissed if you say.
Goodbye, TC, my favorite. I'll be back probably.
All right, she may come back. She may not. It just depends on how the night goes. It's only 11 o'clock actually. I was expecting it to be closer to 12. So obviously for you get probably the best. Is that door shut? Yeah, it is. You get probably the best way to review a Jack 10, where you get it for MSRP, you get to freshly open it, and then you get to have your actual thoughts. Rather than someone like me, if I pay 250 for it, I'm automatically going to be thinking this should be worth 250. You know what I mean? But you've so far you think maybe it's worth. It's probably one of the better under 100 proofers that you've had.
Yeah, it seems very sweet bready, like a heavy bread taste more than anything else I've had so far.
Very good.
And the finish towards the end, you get that Jack Daniels, uh, kind of like that the sour mash taste, the from the charcoal filtration, that unique taste that Jack Daniels has.
Yeah, like the JD taste that you get in all of their bottles, whether it's a single barrel, the triple mash, Old Seven, they all have that note that JD has, and you're like, that's what Jack Daniels is.
Yeah, you get that at the very end of the finish, and it's very, I wouldn't say heavy on those two notes, but that is mainly what I was able to pick out.
So just so
Is
most people, especially starting out in bourbon or whiskey, most people can find between 2 and 3 notes at best. You know what I mean? So that's where like there's some bottles I can pick out like 4 or 5, and it's usually the ones I've had a lot of. But like new bottles, I usually get 3, 4 at max. Um, there's some people that will say they pull out 15, 20 notes. I don't know how they do that. So, I mean, if you can get 2 or 3 out of it, that's probably that limit anyway. But I mean, a little breadiness, usually that I get that in a lot of the Jack Daniel's stuff. Like I get that in the triple mash. It's just not like too heavy enough for me to really like even bring it up. But I get what you mean on that end. Um, Jack Daniels to me for sweetness level is usually one of 2 things. Usually it's either caramel or it's honey. I've never had the Jack 10, so I can't tell you which one, but I imagine it's crazy. Real quick, let me recap the chat before I get too far behind. Um, Eric says, bonding over whiskey, can you send me the instructions step by step on how you did the call in, please? Eric, I did. I sent him an email directly because I had his email, so I knew it'd be super easy for him just to click a button.
yeah,
Uh,
the email was a lot easier.
yeah, it's usually a lot easier. When I do the wide, like horizontal chats or live streams, you should be able to just click the description. I would say, Eric, maybe look for that Friday. Unless you send me an email, I'll send you an email if you want to come on now. But yeah, it's email's pretty much pretty easy. Tuxedo Cat says Eric ain't even that old, but he keeps that stereotype alive and well. Nathan says shout out Specs, got to get on their call list. Nathan also says fresh crack Thursday, let's fucking go. And then Nathan also said Banana Foster's is a big note for me on the JD10. So he's also thinking that maybe you're going to pull some kind of banana note out of that. A lot of times what helped me, especially in the beginning, is like I would drink it, would try it, and then I would like obviously try to find the notes I could find, and then I would go find what their profile was, whether if it was on their website or from a different review, and I would try to see if I can pull the notes that they got. So maybe if you like, obviously not the next sip, but like through that pour you have, maybe see if you can pull banana notes out of it. Just took a driver's test. He may be young, but he's 22. Austin says, good night, everybody. I'm going to get some sleep. Good night, everybody. I will see everybody. Everybody is a big word for you right now. Everybody on the next live. Austin, have a good rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow, 8:45. Miss Lopez also says, having sick deja vu. Let me catch up. Holy crap, I'm super behind. Miss Lopez says, it's too late on the video. You only like TC. Tuxedo Cat's her favorite because he's been here since the very first live. Obviously, so is she. So, Tripping the Mind says, hello again. Welcome back, my bud. Holy shit, so far behind. Miss Lopez says, blame the wifey for me unsubscribing, call me old fashioned. Damn, son. It's like that. Can you post in the chat? Show me the proof. Are you talking about the call-in link? All right, I'm caught up. So, in other words, besides the drink for a second, so how was the driving test? Were you nervous?
No, not really. The lady that I had from my instructor, she was very nice. Miss Amy, she was,
Okay.
nice, simple, straight to the point,
Yeah,
and
it's
yeah,
always nice to get a nice like lady to do it. Like when you get like a dude, especially if they're younger. Oh my god, it's the worst. But totally get what you mean. Like getting a nice lady is always a good start. Kind of puts you a little bit at ease.
yeah. The only two things that kind of made me go about her was I had two questions. One was, what is the speed limit on this road? Because between where I pulled out from the DMV and to where she wanted me to turn into
Mm-hmm.
this neighborhood to do all the turns and all that, there was no speed limit sign, and I didn't live in that town. So I didn't know what the speed limit was when I got there. So I asked her about that. She said, I can't answer you. I'm like,
Mm,
okay, fine. And then I turned on one street, and the road was so narrow
yeah,
that it looked like there could be two lanes, but it was so old and faded that I couldn't tell if it was two lanes or if it was one. Like, if there was lines there that separated the space, they were gone.
yeah. It's always like nervous when you're doing a driver's test, just because it's like like you're like I gotta pass to get my license, so it's always that extra pressure. But as soon as you leave, especially if you drive out of there, it's like you're like, all right, I know what I'm doing. So it's I mean, I've had my license for a long time. I'm probably gonna have to renew mine soon. Like I've had mine forever. Um, bro, they are fighting in the chat right now. Uh, Apparently, Miss Lopez was also here. I forgot to bring it up. Liz apparently didn't even notice it, so now she says Cat's her favorite. Miss Lopez, maybe we should say Cat's her favorite because he shows up on time. I'm not trying to stir the pot. I'm just saying. Nathan says, and he's saying this to you. He says, "Bonnie River Whiskey, you ready for that Michter's barrel proof ride to hit Texas this month?"
Yeah, is it the regular one or is it the 10 year?
Oh, God, if it's a 10 year, pick it up. Send me a little sample.
I
Can
don't
you?
know about that. 10 year on that is what, like MSRP on that is a little over 200, so it's like almost three times what the Jack is.
I mean, if you can get for MSRP, we can go halvesies. Or you buy it for me, and then I'll send you the money. Um, can you see the chat, by the way? Like, do you?
Uh, Not on my laptop, but I still have my phone up.
Oh, okay,
I'm
cool.
able to see the chat through there.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if I needed to like read them all to you or like if you saw them. If you can see them, I'm not going to read them all to you.
No, you ain't gotta do that.
All right, cool.
I'll
Lopez,
just look down.
to stir the pot, just mixing in some violent. bro, bro, you're killing me. Um, bro, so I will say, Mr. Lopez was here. If I do recall, Michelle Lopez was also like taking shots at me for being a Dolphins fan. But so Bonnie over Whiskey, I know you weren't here for the first stream. The first stream was rough, right? As it should be, right? I was figuring out cameras. My camera wouldn't focus, right? I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my settings. It was like New Year's Eve, I believe, too. So I was like already kind of half in the bag when we started. And I was like maybe at 100 subscribers, if that. Like I may have been at like 80 subscribers. And like I had like four people in the chat that were pretty steady. Kat was one of them. I'm pretty sure Lopez was one of them. Two others were like other YouTubers that have not been seen since. But it was a fun stream. Kind of I got all the kinks out early. Let's see. Tuxedo says, "LOL, who needs too many cooks when we got Lopez?" Nathan says, M10 is either lotto or extremely hard to get, and it trickles in every other month, but this is an annual MBSR drop. What's an MBSR drop?
I'm guessing he meant to say MSRP drop.
Probably. Maybe. Unless he's talking about like a Texas is not like a state ran store, is it? Or state ran.
No, there's not that many state-run stores. Like we have the spec stores, and we do have Total Wines, and we have Goody Goody, but a majority is, just single-owned stores.
Yeah, like mom and pop kind of pop up places. Um, to be honest, I drove through Texas a few times. I could never tell you I saw a liquor store. The only, actually, let me rephrase that. I did go to a liquor store. It was on the way to Tyler, Texas from Kilgore, which is like East Texas. And it was like the worst liquor store I've ever been into. It was like, if you weren't going for Jack Daniels #7, you were disappointed because they didn't have anything. Now, they did have sodas and they had mixers galore. But besides that, it was very like bottom of the barrel stuff. And that's where like, I'm not a shot at North Carolina. North Carolina, when I've stopped in a few stores to say, hey, what do you got? Normally it is very basic stuff. Jack Daniels, Wild Turkey. When a store around there got crazy, it was like, ooh, they have Kraken. You know what I mean? And that's where like, it's like, who wants that? Oh, Mr. Lopez also said, I also said you looked like Heavy D from Diesel Brothers Show. Yeah, you did say that. And I do kind of, but I mean, hey. Nathan says, Michter's Barrel Strength Rye Drop. Oh, shit. Okay, let me go back and read his comment. It says, he goes, extremely hard to get, and it trickles every month, but this is an annual Michter's Barrel Strength Rye Drop. So apparently they do this annually of when they drop this stuff, in Texas at least. I don't know anything about that because in Florida here, we anything that drops is always in silent. What I do like, so like, I'm going to refer to Bruzel for a second because I watch it from his stuff. In Alabama, they do these like really cool like event drops at a lot of these liquor stores where you go line up and you sign up and you camp overnight and you kind of have a good time with it and you have fun with it. But and then like it's more like who first come first serve plus lottery. In Florida they don't do that. In Florida here they go, if you happen to find it and you're willing to pay a little extra, then you can have it. But if not, they don't care. So,
Yeah,
do you have that kind of stuff over there, Bonding? Do you have like cool like drops at liquor stores, or is it not that serious there?
not really like that. You kind of just show up at a store when the truck runs and you see what you can get.
Yeah. So, I wonder if that's all over or just maybe. What part are you in Texas? Are you in like?
I live between two big cities of Dallas and Abilene. I live about an hour and a half a piece from each one. So I live more west than you've been.
Okay, so like West Dallas, then, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like past Fort Worth, if you
Oh,
know that
yeah,
town as well.
I know where that is. Yeah, I've not been that far. So anytime I like go to Texas, like I either drove from Florida to Texas and that's to Tyler, or I've flown into Texas and that's to Dallas. But that's as far as I've gone. I don't go to Houston. Like Fort Worth, I think we maybe drove through once, but that was because we were stopping at some weird store. You know, Texas is cool, but like it's never been like a spot where I'm like, I gotta visit. Like me, I'm more of a mountains kind of guy, or a casino, and I'm going to Vegas. But um, it's kind of cool to
Yeah,
hear like a different state's perspective on how they handle alcohol. Like Florida, they just is a free for all. They don't give a shit. Alabama, they do these cool hangout sessions. North Carolina is all state ran. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool to kind of hear all perspectives. But yeah. So have you done any videos like this before where you've kind of reviewed anything like that?
no, this is my first time doing anything like this. I had thought about uploading a video on my YouTube channel for this, but
You still can. Nothing wrong with it.
yeah, I could.
The only part that like filming YouTube videos, I will say, is like The best part about filming them and not doing them live is you can practice. And like me, like I fuck up my words all the time. But that's because I'm basically retarded. So I mean, I don't really care if I mess up my words a lot. But when I film videos, though, I do it often because I'm overthinking what I'm about to say. Um, but so you have the luxury of being able to do that. Um, I would say do it anyway. If you are trying to start some kind of channel and to do that whenever you have free time, it's fun. It turns into work sometimes, but like for me, and I'm sure you probably feel the same way when it comes to like bourbon and whiskey, having a cool drink every once in a while, that's not work. So I pop on here and I hang out with you guys and we just chit chat and stuff like that. For me, this is more hangout. If I was taking wedding photos, it would feel like work. But Tuxedo Cat did quiet face. Oh, they still going? Liz says, "Don't worry, Lopez. You can't push me away if you tried." She's gonna come back in here, Lopez. You're just asking for me to get beat up tonight. You see this red mark on my face? That's from her. She hit me. So Nathan says someone needs to film the huge Specs bourbon drop in December. It's pretty wild. Is that in Texas, Nathan? And if so, what part of Texas? Because maybe I go do that. I know in Alabama you have to have a license to go to their drop, so it's pointless for me to go. But I'd love to go to something like that. Florida doesn't do it, so I can't do it here. I'll have to travel. Bonnie, are you still in school or you just work?
Uh, I had actually graduated school about February, and then I had started practicing on driving so I could be able to have the ability to go travel for work that would offer me a decent enough pay so I could start working on leaving my current residence because I actually still live with my parents because they were kind enough to let me stay
Yeah.
from 18 to 22 while I did college.
Yeah. I mean, if I had the option, I'd still live with my parents too. But I obviously, I've lived on my own since I was 15. If I got the luxury to stay with my parents, I definitely would have because it allows you to set yourself up more financially, right? It doesn't let you go through all the hiccups without the safety net. I wouldn't change my upbringing for anything now, but I always tell people when people go, "Oh, I need to move out. I'm 18." I'm like, save it. You'll do better if you stay there. But yeah, good on your parents for letting you stay. What are we breaking out?
This if I can do it well enough is actually my diploma.
I'm glad you're covering it. I mean,
I'm
hell yeah.
trying. I'm trying to anyway. It's just my
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Your name's fine. It's always the other stuff. But that's what's up, though. What's crazy is I didn't graduate high school. I got a GED. I dropped out in 7th grade. I was fucking weird. And then I instantly got my GED, and then I've been working ever since. But yeah, I'm glad you covered it just because, like, bro, there's some weird people that pop on here. So I always cover my personal information. Show me the proof says no women. Guess I'll leave. Cheers till tomorrow. I mean, my wife is coming back, but it's my wife.
I mean, I'm cute enough to hang around with.
Yeah, I mean, we'll put a wig on Bonding if you want me to. Like, we'll ship him over like some blonde hair or something. We'll get him looking right.
Yeah, I'll shave. I'll get everything all cleaned up, show a little wig.
Hey, can you throw a couple pillows in your shirt real quick? Show me the proofs trying to end his night okay. Show me the proof if you're leaving. I mean, we'll definitely see you tomorrow, 8:45. Oh, Nathan responded. He said, yes, Dallas, Austin, and Houston, all first come, first serve. Last year, I got a Weller single barrel, Weller full proof, store pick, Stag store pick, Blanton's gold store pick, E.H. Taylor single barrel, and part one. I don't know what part one is, but Nathan, what it sounds like is you need to tell me when we're meeting and we're going to go to the store together because you got all the stuff I want to get. Lopez says blonde or red wig, please. I don't know which color your preference is, Bonding, but we'll
If
use
he lets me pick, I'll go red.
go red wig. I mean, you kind of look like a red wig kind of guy. Show me proof says good luck with that. Hey, hey, show me proof if you're going to bed. You have a good rest of your night. If not, it's just apparently about to get weird in here. I don't know. I can't give him the wig tonight though. It would have to be like a couple week kind of thing. The wife may come back. She's feeling the little buzz tonight. She doesn't drink often. And like when she does, it's normally like one drink, and it's like a shot and a half kind of thing. So the kid went down a little early tonight, and last night he slept for this is probably too much information for you guys. You don't care about my kid's sleep schedule, but he slept for 4 hours straight, and we still had to wake him up. So he could have kept going. So we're gonna test the boundaries tonight to see how far he'll sleep. Right now, he hasn't even flinched. He may be dead in there. We have no idea. He hasn't moved once. Oh, Nathan says part 2. Oh wait, my camera just died.
It looked like he switched ankles.
Give me a second. Bonding's running the stream now.
And you're putting me on the spot already?
My bad. I got the camera coming. My camera batteries die like nobody's business when I go live. There we go. Should be back on. I'm not sure.
Yep. You're good.
There we go.
How
long have we been live? We haven't been live that long. We've been live almost 3 hours. I guess it's kind of long, but not long enough for all these batteries to die. Cool. Nathan says part 2 is a Willett tenure, Elijah Craig 18, Eagle Rare store pick, and a couple other store picks after it's after Christmas. After Christmas is a perfect time, first off. Second, Nathan, I'm not doubting you by any means. I'm not saying you didn't get all that. How did you get all of that, though? Because that is a shit ton of bottles. That's not like, hey, I went in and I got one bottle I was looking for and I won. You went in and got everything. Is that just what they had, or is that what you got? If you got all that, we're meeting up, Nathan. We're doing a little Christmas miracle action. He says, I started budgeting already for it. Not cheap, but you get a cart of allocations, mostly single barrels, that will last you a year. Mr. Lopez says, why not plug them? Plug them in. Just saying. Mr. Lopez, I don't know what we're talking about, but Bonnie, if you don't know about that, you need to go to that because you're right there.
Yeah, so what that sounds like is it kind of sounds similar to the Alabama end of the year lottery where you just go in, you sit in line for hours upon hours upon hours, tailgating, you question why you're even there anymore, and then you're able to look in the window and see your knight in shiny armor that you've been praising over for months. Mm-hmm. You finally go in there and then you just get a cart and you grab two, maybe one bottles a table, and there's 3 to 6 tables.
Yeah, from what I've seen on YouTube, this is not my experience. It's usually there's 3 to 4 tables depending on the store. And you get to pick one bottle from each, and it's obviously like the Grail bottle list, and then it slowly trickles down to single barrels. If that's a thing, I don't care how long you have to wait. If you can get bottles like that, it's definitely, to me, it would be worth it. But that's just me. But if we're planning hey, if that's a real thing and we can get those kind of bottles, I say we all meet up in Texas after Christmas and go fucking do that. What is that? It's just pictures? Oh, okay. Real quick, in the chat, Life is Good is back. He says, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Life is Good. Welcome to have you back. Kevin in the chat says, hello again. Welcome back, bud. Appreciate you guys stopping in. We have the most people on the stream, not in the chat, most people on screen that we've had in a while. We got Bonding Over Whiskey, somebody that's been watching the channel for a while now. He opened up a Jack 10 year. For the first time, passed his driver's test, so we want to celebrate. We got the wife, she's popping in. She wants a little little flavored whiskey from Old Smoky. She wants some of this cookie dough whiskey. I'm probably gonna drink that too here in a second too, because it's delicious, but it's not what y'all want to see, but it is good for like a good dessert time.
It's a bitch drink.
It's what?
It's a bitch drink for me.
It's a bitch drink. Okay, it's on. That camera died, by the way. So
Do you?
both my cameras died. I swapped it already. I had to do it myself since we're gone.
Oh, did I plug in the other?
No. I only had one. I don't know where my other batteries went. They may be in the car or in my other bag, but I haven't needed them. But I've been live for like 3 hours now.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. 2 hours, 55 minutes. Is
Yeah,
that right?
No, Mr. Lopez, don't go anywhere.
Where did he say that?
He's breaking my heart.
She says she's back. I'm leaving then. So he was here on the very first stream, by the way.
I didn't know that. See now?
But you never remember because he's never here. Like it doesn't feel like he's here enough. If that makes sense. Like he's
Say that.
He's here, but he just like always pops in at the last minute and says, "Hey, I'm here. See you tomorrow." That's funny. Tuxedo says she's back. Lopez says, "What's up, Kevin? And life is good." Kevin says, same shit. Still a few hours before you guys. Yeah, Kevin's earlier than us. I can't remember. I think Kevin's in Poland. Is that right, Kevin? My memory's shit, but I think he's in Poland, which means he's ahead of us. Like right now, he's on Friday, on Thursday.
Is that too close to this one?
When we put him, don't keep it that close.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
All good. If you ever like need to walk off or something like that, feel free to just tell me. I'll mute you if you need me to.
No, it's my bad. I was giving my first, hey, I need you to do this for me while I'm at work.
First dry
Quest. Yeah.
up the dry cleaning. I get it.
No, I gotta go pay the water bill.
Go pay the water bill. So what's funny?
Oh my God.
What?
Kevin, it's 5:30 a.m. on Friday.
Yeah, Kevin's earlier than us. Kevin likes to stay up all night. Apparently, I don't know if he's either he has a drinking issue or he really likes the show, but one of the two. Yeah, when I first got my license and I got a truck, everybody was like, "Hey, you ready to help me move?" So if you're looking for a vehicle, maybe don't get a truck first, or do it. They're great, but. Well, did I mute him? No. Miss Lopez says, "Can't get enough of me, huh?"
Nope.
You got your mic on, right?
I think so. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, it's moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's the audio sound bonding? Does it sound crispy or does it sound weird?
Oh no, it sounds nice and clear, just like the stream usually does.
Yeah, perfect. I haven't really tested with two mics. Bro, when I first started, I had my mic only working on one speaker. Oh my God, was that not the end of the world for most people? Because iPhones, it worked perfectly. Androids, they were not having it. So it was a good time. I learned the hard way though. And also, I never knew because like on all my stuff
No.
worked. What? Okay. But yeah, you're almost finished with the first pour, right? Towards the end of the first pour, where you kind of give like, hey, I've had a few sips, I'm over the hypeness of it because I've now had a couple sips. Give us your final thoughts on the bottle per se.
I would say this is something that is approachable because it's not high proof at all. Like it's very neutral on the proof. You don't really get just slapped in the face on alcohol and you can't pick anything else out.
Yeah.
But the notes are very straightforward for me. I still mostly get that sweetness, that bread, and then that charcoal finish taste that Jack offers you usually.
Sure. Yeah, I get what you mean. So overall, for MSRP, that's always the big thing. Secondary is to whoever really just really wants it. But for MSRP, would you recommend it?
For MSRP, I would definitely say yeah, especially if you're a fan or like you just know you're gonna like it. Like if you have had the single barrel proofs or the regular single barrels or even the bonded series.
Like
Uh,
a JD fan,
this
it's
is
it.
this is an upscale class on the flavors and the age. You can definitely taste the age and the oak taste that you get from it.
Yeah. Your bottle also like just like an example. Like I can hold up my bottle and it is fairly light looking comparatively. Like yours looks like darkness compared to mine.
Yeah, it looks dark in the bottle, but in the
Yeah, in the
glass, it's a lot lighter. In the camera, it actually looks a little darker, but in real life, it looks almost like a 5 year. Like it's not quite as dark as some other that I've had. Like, hold on, let me show what my birthday bottle was. Do you
yeah,
remember what that was?
absolutely. I'm gonna address the chat while you grab that. So Mr. Joker in the chat says another live, nice going to be 3 days in a row. Mr. Joker, you already know. We're trying to figure out the perfect day for the second live stream. Right now, what I'm thinking is the schedule is going to look like our big stream day is going to be Friday 8:45 p.m. Eastern time. Then I'm thinking we do another stream around 8:45 ish. Maybe we do a 9 o'clocker on Mondays because Monday was probably our second best day. I'm also thinking maybe we do like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Wednesday being just straight hangout, like we just bullshit, shoot the shit. Monday, a little structure. Friday, all structure with hangout afterwards. And then obviously I'll just stream in between those days just to fucking have a drink, but whatever. Um, Joker says wife is in the building. Woohoo! Yep, wife is here.
Cheers.
Cheers. She is drinking currently a little cookie dough old smoky whiskey, which she does not drink whiskey, so this is probably her first time actually sitting down and drinking whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Lopez says, I love it. Kind of tastes like that old school candy Chico stick.
You missed the one above it. Have you guys tried Screwball?
Oh, Miss Lopez says, have you guys tried Screwball? Yeah. Miss Lopez, I know you don't come to the streams that often, but Bonnings actually sent us like, I don't know what the drink was. It was like Screwball, honey, bourbon. What was else in that thing? Oh, and rye whip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fairly good. It's a little sweet, but it's actually really solid. Um, and then everybody else is kind of just saying hey to everybody.
To be honest, that was just a random idea that I just came up with.
It
Like
was solid.
that was just my favorite like go to sandwich,
Yeah.
and I was like, you know what? Hey, he's got the stuff to be able to make it into a alcoholic drink. Why not?
Exactly. And to be honest, like that drink that I made for her, that vodka drink, that's where those drinks come from. You know what I mean? I just grab stuff that I think she's gonna like, and I just throw it together in a format that I think will work as best. And that's kind of how you write it off to me. So I made it. It was pretty solid. It's nothing that like I'm not gonna call the bars up and say you have to sell this, but it's cool to make at home. Miss Lopez says I saw the bottle, but I don't know if you tried it on stream. The cookie dough stuff, yeah, I made like a whole video on the cookie dough stuff. Um, it's let me rephrase this before anybody gets any crazy ideas. Old Smoky cookie dough whiskey is not in the realm of anything else that's on my shelf. This is very sweet. It's very dessert. It doesn't even really taste like whiskey.
He probably would not be drinking it if
probably,
I wasn't here.
I wouldn't drink it if she wasn't here. No, I mean it's cool. It's like a cool gimmick drink, and it does have alcohol in it. Like if you're just looking for dessert vibes, all for it. But other than that, like it does not fall in the same category as what everybody talks about on here. Bonnie, you said you had a birthday bottle. What was that bottle?
That is the
Elijah Craig.
yep, the C923 whiskey of the year from last year.
Yeah. And
I
you
don't
like?
know how well you can read the. There you go. You can read the numbers there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you like?
13 years, 7 months.
And do you like that bottle?
Strange.
I'm asking.
Ask again.
The only reason I'm asking is because your profile is very like spicy, and to me, Elijah Craig is very sweet.
It is very sweet, but I'm also a fan of age.
Sure. Okay.
So that's what prompted me to get the Jack Daniels 10 when I saw it at MSRP. Anything over 8 years, I kind of start oohing and eyeing at,
Yeah, I
even
get
if I don't know if it's to my palate per se.
I mean, to be honest, I think in the realm of bourbon and whiskey and things like that, I think trying different bottles in general is a good way to make sure you know exactly what your palate is. So you may be a fan of age and say, "Hey, I want to try Jack 10, or I want to try, Heaven Hills Bottle and Bond 7 year, or I want to try, I don't know, Russell's 10." You know what I mean? You want to try some age stuff, and you can kind of figure out from there which distilleries you like and don't like, especially if they have age, because with the age, it gives you more flavor typically. Um, I don't see anything wrong with buying bottles that you may not know if you like, but at the same time, buy what you like too. Real quick, Miss Lopez says, I saw that bottle, but I don't know if you tried it on stream. Joker says, what kind of food goes with all these delicious bourbons? Or is this just a drink and drink only? Joker, this one in particular, the one the wife's drinking, is the Old Smoky Cookie Dough Whiskey. This one is good by itself as like more dessert form. Probably would also be very good in a White Russian. Look up a recipe for White Russian.
It would be
Or
good with, you said, with the bourbon cream, right?
that's what I want to try. I want to try it with bourbon cream, which is the equivalent to a White Russian. It is also very good in coffee, a little cookie dough coffee.
Do you want to try it with that bourbon cream?
Only if you want to go get ice, but if you don't, it's totally fine. I don't really care.
I'll go get ice.
Okay, wife's going to get ice to try with bourbon cream. She's trying to get me hammered, guys. I don't normally stream this long, but she's all for it.
When I open the store, just
Yeah, it's fine. Just shut it back. Um, Lopez says I have to try that cookie dough. Didn't sound too appealing at first. It's not like a daily thing. It's not like a nightly thing. It is I broke it out solely because the wife likes sweeter things, and she was like, "Hey, I don't care for whiskey. What can I try?" Bourbon cream was one of them. This is that next step. So if you're trying to get your wife into bourbon or whiskey, grab her a flavored whiskey. My wife loves cookies, so cookie dough obviously is a no-brainer. I like drinking this around the holidays. I drink it on Christmas because I was thinking Santa, right? Who doesn't? But it's very much like chocolate chip cookie dough. That's it literally tastes like melted chocolate chip cookie dough. But what you got there, Bon? I know I saw you pick something up.
I re-grabbed my Jack 10 because I wanted to compare color-wise.
Yeah.
The Jack actually looks
Lighter.
darker to me.
The Jack looks darker?
On the camera, it actually looks.
Oh,
It
yeah,
looks
yeah, you're
lighter.
right. You're right.
It looks wider on camera, but in person, the Electric Peg, yeah, it's actually lighter. Despite having almost 4 years more on age.
I mean, color is only just a small part of what's in there as well. But I mean, color is usually a good sign. Like the darker shows its real age. Like you can pull off, for example, this Travelers, right? The Travelers is super light. Like you can almost see the map behind this bottle. You know what I mean?
You can see the map clearly. You can't read it, but
Yeah, and this is like it looks like light whiskey. But you can tell. Just to give you a different example, this bottle's a little lighter, but Eagle Rare 10 year, obviously a 10-year bourbon, and you can see that it's a lot darker, more amber color. So you took that mic. Were you
I
talking
turned
shit?
it off.
Is it back on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mr. Joker said the wife took the mic when she's getting ice.
Well, I turned Well,
It's all right.
I turned it off and then turned it back on.
Joker says bourbon and some rum chata. I mean, rum chata is not bad. I don't care for rum chata too much. I like to try and stick more in the bourbon realm. But let me go ahead and make this little drink for her. So I'm not going to say I recommend this because I don't know what it is. This was free. This is bespoke bourbon cream, Black Button Distilling. We're going to add this.
Did I get too much ice?
That's all right. Put a little bit in there.
Sorry.
It's fine. He's not going to wake up.
Okay.
We're going to do a 2-part review with her. We're going to get our money's worth out of her for being on stream. Go ahead and take a sip of that.
Just use and abuse me.
We're going to use and abuse you. We got her Mother's Day cup on here, boys. So, just so you know. Take a sip of that. Let me know what you think compared to the Buffalo Trace bourbon cream. Is it good? Is it bad?
Mr. Joker, you heard the ice.
Colorado Maid said the beard's getting me wet.
Me
well, baby,
too.
grab a fucking towel. You're fitting to be moist.
Me fucking too.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Go ahead and give it a try. The same, more or less.
I would have to have them side by side, but that's fucking good. But I like sweet. That's really fucking
This is
good.
a lot sweeter. This definitely
Yeah.
has like added sugar
Yep.
to it.
Yep, 100%. This is less bourbon-y than...
Yeah, it is. Very less bourbon-y than the
Yeah.
Buffalo Trace. Do you want me to add this to that?
Yeah.
Just so you know, the bourbon cream does have alcohol. So
I know.
as you...
I just pumped.
Okay, I'm just saying, as you kind of slam through this,
I'm not going to
just
slam
know.
through it.
All right, now give us the second part review real quick.
Trying to mix it up.
Sorry, Bonning, we're doing the wife review while you're here. You
That's
get a
all
front,
right.
get a front row seat. Don't worry.
Is he drinking straight from the bottle?
He might be.
No, I was throwing some.
All right, here we go. That's really not bad.
Let me try.
You can taste both. It's really not bad. It's pretty good. It's kind of like cookies and no,
It just needed a hair more. That's all it needed.
it
Because the
tastes like cookies and milk.
Yeah, like a cookies and milk, cookies and cream style.
Yeah.
Cookie dough and yeah, no, fuck, I don't know how to describe it. It's like Santa.
This-
It tastes like Christmas night.
This
1 p.m.
I
Santa
can-
just landed on the roof. He's about to get crazy with it. He's getting a little cookies and milk, but instead it's in drink form.
This I can fuck with.
Mr. Joker says the world's moist is not the best word. Oh, the word moist is not the best word. Mr. Joker, the guy said my beard's getting him wet. I'm hitting him with the word moist. That's just is what it is. Try it again one more time. Let me know what you think of that.
Me?
Cookies and MILF, bro. Facts.
You told me to taste your beard or the
Try that.
So good. Oh my god. I love that. Like genuinely.
Yeah, I think that would be a decent pairing for you. It's whiskey, but it's not whiskey at the same time. It adds a flavor that you would like with the bourbon cream you already kind of like.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh yeah, that little extra dab from me, that was
Yeah.
where it's at.
I would have to agree.
Solid.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
It was my idea.
It's my bourbon. I think it's good. I think it screams give me a hangover though, but that's just
Okay,
the
so that means you're getting up with the baby in a couple hours.
No, I'm just saying like if somebody tried to drink that all night, they'd be fucking horrible in the morning. Either way. All right. Bonding. What you got there? You got something different? You still got that Jack going?
No, I went and poured me a little bit of
Still awesome.
Still Awesome.
Great rye.
rye.
What is your favorite rye?
It's delicious, Mr. Lopez. Highly recommend.
So far, when it comes to rye that I've experienced, my favorite is actually the cast strength of this. But I want to say my second
Rye.
favorite is probably the uh, I'm blanking out on what the name is. It was some small distillery that I had never even heard of until I went to the bar. Like I just saw it at this bar one time, and ever since then I haven't even seen it.
Yeah. Do you like the Still Austin though? Because I don't know if you were in here when were you in here when I rambled off my shopping list for tomorrow?
DC's.
No, I don't think so. I think that's when my phone died.
Oh, the phone died. The infamous phone died. Real quick, I'm gonna catch up with the chat and I'm gonna tell you the shopping list real quick. Mr. Lopez first says, "Damn, now I want some of that." I don't know if he's talking about me or the drink. The drink is solid though. Just saying. Mr. Joker says, "I have to ask this question, not to put you on the spot, but you wear hats a lot. What's underneath?"
He has delicious hair, guys.
I have long hair and I need a haircut worse than anybody else in this chat. I'm gonna break it out, but I apologize for how much of a mess it is. Like, it's so long.
But when it's so, I think he was more so hinting at like, is it
Am
bald?
I bald? No, I'm not
But
bald.
he is not bald by any means. He has very, very good hair. His whole side of his family has good hair.
Yeah.
But once it's styled, it looks really good.
Yeah, I don't do the hair often. What's crazy is I tried to get haircut this past weekend. I had to go to a wedding, and I don't wear hats at weddings, so I had to style the hair, bro. It looked homelessly. But I like wearing hats though. But I also am like a huge fan of the dad gang hats. It fits my head perfectly. They're a cool style. It also has like the dad vibes to it that I'm going with now. But
Mr. Lopez said, "Too bad she'd only share with TC." With
Facts.
that attitude.
Facts. At this point, facts.
And Tuxedo Cat can't spell, so I'm assuming
Lopez,
he's had one too many.
Cats. I don't know where he's at. He says TC sipping on anything. He says looks good AF, and the drinks look good too. Heck yeah, Lopez. Cream soda all day.
Wow, you're not.
Oh shit, bro. Cut
pour
that
up with
mop.
me?
LOL. Bro, it's long. It's way longer than it's been a long time. I used to have really long hair. I used to have hair down to my shoulders when I was like 15. But I've been trying to grow the top of my hair back out. And I normally have like a skin fade and stuff like that. But the longer my hair is, the more I can do with it. So I'm just kind of letting it go. I probably won't cut it till the end of the month now. Mr. Joker says, gorgeous, Viking style. I couldn't explain it better myself. I'm just saying. But anyway, back to bonding real quick. So, Still Austin. Have you had their cast strength bourbon or just the rye?
I have tried all the basic offerings, the cast strength of both bourbon and rye, and the regular bourbon and rye. And to be honest, their bourbons are very mediocre. Where they seem to really shine is the rye to me.
Okay. Real quick, because I just found a button, I'm going to use you as my test dummy. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. So if I clicked here, so just to, I want to see if I did that right. No, if I did that, solo, oh, not solo. Oh, guess what? Okay, so that's all I have to do. I have a separate tab meant for just guests. And I saw this button that said assign. So I didn't know if it would like actually put you there or not. And I kind of clicked a weird button. So that's cool. I like how that worked out. Thanks for being my test dummy for a minute. So Ms. Lopez also says, same LOL. Had long hair when I was in high school. Never again. I liked my long hair, but it was a lot to keep up with. My hair on a beard is already enough to keep up with. It looks old. Needs a little love and care right now, but we'll get to it eventually. But anyway, back to the Still Austin. So to give you my shopping list that I'm thinking about for tomorrow, right, is I want to get the Still Austin Cask Strength, all right, the bourbon. If they have the rye, I'll pick up the rye too, but I'm more of wanting the bourbon, obviously, because that does feel more me. I also want the Frey Ranch Cask Strength. I'll settle for their baseline if they have it. Bro, Mr. Joker says test dummy. I'm gonna push the buttons and end the stream. Bro, we've been going for 3.5 hours. I know what button it ends the stream. But I will say none of y'all else ever called in. So that's on y'all.
No, he's saying he would end the stream.
Oh, he would end the stream? Oh, that's now I sound like an asshole.
Yeah.
No, I think I was right though.
No.
We'll let him correct himself if he's not, because I believe I was right.
It says I'm gonna push buttons, ... ended the stream.
Yeah, me. I don't know. Whatever. My bad if I'm talking shit. So Frey Ranch, I'll settle for their baseline if that's the case. There is a, what was it? Bullet 12-year rye, right? 12-year Bullet rye I want to pick up. I think you probably would like that a lot. But I saw it at one of the stores around here, and I think that would be pretty solid to pick up, and it's under $50 around here, so I think that's a solid pickup. And then I want to pick up the, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a trilogy pack of 200 milliliter bottles. Yes, him. Yeah, see. Me.
Oh, sorry.
200 milliliters of Heaven's Door. They have a straight bourbon whiskey, a rye whiskey, and a double oak whiskey in this gift box. Have you seen that before?
Yeah, I have actually seen that. I've seen that a handful of times. People always talk about the Old Forester one. I never see that one.
I never find the Old Forester. I would buy every one they had if I found it. But the Heaven's Door I've seen once. I didn't pick it up because I didn't know if it was good or not. And I ended up picking up the Makers. The Makers was solid. What are you going for?
I don't like the sound machine that close. I'm going to move it.
Okay. A little drinky drink. She's moving the kid's speaker. But no, the Heaven's Door, to me, has a good mix of everything. It has a double oak, a bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey, and a rye whiskey. To me, that pack sounds awesome. The one thing I didn't realize until today, it was 3 for 200 milliliters rather than 375 milliliters for $50. So, I mean, it's just, you're basically paying $50 for one normal size bottle. See what you did? Piss them off.
What if I wanted to?
Piss them off. Not bonding, the kid.
I know.
Joker says, even though he was right, he's still wrong.
I'm always right, so.
It's fine, guys. I think that was it. I went over the Russell's single barrel select from a store pick thing I want to get. There's also a Penelope store pick that's 110 proof. That looks interesting. I probably missed a few things, but that's so far what's on my list. What's your thoughts? Still Austin, Cask Strength, Frey Ranch, Cask Strength, if I can. Heaven's Door, Trilogy Pack. Have you had any of that stuff or no?
I have not had any of the Heaven's Door, but I did get to try Frey Ranch. And
Frey Ranch?
Yeah, I tried the Bottle and Bond Dry actually.
Okay.
And I thought that was probably I would say that actually is more like my number 2 that I have got to try. Oh, and by the way, I am reading the notes on this Still Austin Rye. I am actually able to pick up the honey and the chocolate that it talks about a lot more than I did when I first had this.
Sure. I mean, excuse me. I've never had Frey Ranch or Still Austin. And those are the 2 I get recommended the most. The Heaven's Door was more of something that I keep seeing that I want to get. Bro, did the chat just move super quick, or am I tripping?
You're tripping because.
No, I mean it did. Cat's pushed up, but oh, new
Thank-
subscriber,
Okay, so.
Vancouver. I think it's Vancouver. Just subscribed. Appreciate you subscribing. Welcome to the family, my guy.
Thank you, TC.
Okay, Tuxedo Cat says,
See?
if push comes to shove, I'd have to go with EH. Sorry, call me old-fashioned.
The love goes both ways.
Damn, Cat. I made you a mod. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take away your mod status. I'm going to give it to Lopez.
No, he's not.
And bonding.
No, he's not.
That's funny. I only made him a mod because I was testing it out, guys. Everybody lost their shit over it too, but I just was like, I wanted to see if somebody else, like what it would look like
What?
without always waking up. Lopez says Frey Ranch was whatever, or at least single barrel I had was. I'm not necessarily looking for a single barrel from them. I want to try their baseline model or their cask strength because I think both of those would be a good representation of what they have. A single barrel could be hit or miss to me for a lot of things, but it just depends. Razor Rose, new in the chat. Welcome, my guy. He says, do you only vape or do you do any cigars as well? Any favorite combinations, pairings while having a drink? Razor Rose is like a week too late. So real quick, Razor, just to like answer your question.
You're not chopped liver, Mr. Joker.
So I like cigars, but I'm not like the cigar guy. So if you're looking for a cigar channel, I'm probably not them. Not that I can't become them in the future, but that's just not where I'm heading right now. But I did have the Eagle Rare cigars. They're okay. If you're new to cigars, not for you, but if you're into them, they're pretty solid. A little pricey though. But I paired them with the Eagle Rare, and it was good with Eagle Rare, but it was even better with a higher proof whiskey. I had it with the Bardstown Bardstown Bourbon Company single barrel, 126.8 proof. The higher the proof, the more the flavors in the cigar came out. The cigar, in a sense, was more enhancing the Eagle Rare. So that's the quickest version I can give you. You can go back and rewatch that stream if you want. It's on the channel. All you have to do is hit the sub button, the bell button, and then go to the channel and go look for the actual video. That's what I missed. Mr. Joker said, do you do store pick?
What is that?
I don't personally do any store picks. There is one store I could, but I mean, they're not paying me. I probably have a larger reach than anybody else that does them for him. So until he wants to rub my shoulders, I'm not rubbing his shoulders. But I do go to the store quite often. So you'll probably see that tomorrow. And you guys can tell him in the chat tomorrow to let me do a store pick with him. And we'll work our way into that. Lopez says, nah, I don't want your damn pity mood ship. Hey, okay, my bad, guys. Joker says, I'll take the pity mood ship.
It's mod ship, I think.
Mod ship? Oh, yeah, my bad. I can't read. I'm dyslexic. Tuxedo says I can't be bought unless it's a lot.
$20 is $20.
Bro, facts. $20 is $20.
Do you know how often he says that?
I say that all the time. I mean, $20, $20.
Mr. Lopez,
he says only
he's right,
if you had a
TC.
good mod to tell people to like and sub. You know what I did notice? Lopez didn't say that tonight because Tuxedo Cat's supposedly to them.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Did he? He may have did it.
Yeah, no, he absolutely did.
He does it all the time.
Yeah, he
But
wrote in there.
I didn't know if he was not
Make
doing
sure
it.
you subscribe and like.
So Cat would.
No, he did.
I'm not scrolling back.
He did. He did. I promise.
Either way, guys.
I got you back.
Bonding, just so you know, at any time, if you do want to get off, feel free to get off. I'm not holding you on here. Just so you know.
Yeah. It is a little past 11, but I was fixing to say, like, hey, yeah, I do have to go a little bit soon. I would stay longer, but I did say, hey, before I get on, I ain't going to be able to stay long because it is 11 and I do get up at about 6:30-ish, 7 every day.
No, I understand. I know, like, some people expect, like, when I got on my buddy's live stream, I would get stuck and I would sit there and be like, I would wait till the stream ended. I'm just letting you know you can leave at any time you want. You're not locked in by any means. You can stay as long as you want, though, by all means.
There
Mr. Joker says, "Hey, motherfuckers, like and subscribe. If not, I'll creep in your window, steal your phone, and I'll make you."
I really like his energy though.
Bro, Lopez or Joker is getting him at all costs. He doesn't care what happens.
Tuxedo Cat, you're losing brownie points tonight because everyone or not everyone, but multiple people have said it, but
Mr.
you.
Lopez, just him.
Yeah. He's losing brownie points.
Should I make Lopez a mod even though he doesn't show up on time?
Look, Bonnie and Rissy is no.
I don't know. Like I think Mr. Lopez the power may go to his head and he'll kick everybody else out, and then he'll be the first one in the chat and say, "Look, I was first." You know what I mean? That's where I see him going with it. Tuxedo says, "I tell people to go like and sub, but Mr. Lopez does it so well, and we kind of got to support. We got to be supportive. It's kind of like making make a wish thing for him."
These people.
Bro, that's fucking funny. I gotta pull that up. I gotta put that on the screen.
Keep your mod. I ain't no. Like TC.
That's funny. Well.
Oh, I'm about to head out of here.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Are you?
I'm gonna end it in a little bit. I'm going as long as I possibly can at this point.
What is a little bit?
Why does it matter?
Because I'm deciding whether I want to stay up for you or not.
No, you can go to bed. It's fine. Oh, jeez. I see. You know. I mean, 30 minutes max.
No, I'm not waiting. Oh, look at my bubble.
He's gonna wake up soon. I bet. That's what I'm guessing. I don't think he's gonna make it 3 hours.
You don't think so?
No. Go rest, and I'll wake you up.
Hold on. He looks like he's waking up right now.
Just take the cups and go.
Good night, boys.
The wife is leaving the chat. Taking my center spot back over. Feels like home right here.
Hey, you have a bunch of refrigerated shit right now.
Where?
Babe, the shit you made for my tree.
Do you want to take it or you want me to take it?
You want me to take it? Hand me some stuff.
Just take the strawberry. Everything else doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah.
Everything else is gone, babe.
Okay, give me this sour shit.
I'm getting yelled at, guys. I'm getting yelled at.
Is that it?
That's it. Everything else is gone. Tuxedo said, "Damn, now we're going to be stuck with Call Me Old Fashioned." You're welcome. They said, "Take care." She'll be in the chat here in a minute. I guarantee it. She's a little buzz. No, we'll definitely have her on more, especially if we found a drink she likes. She'll be more accepted to come on. So she's just got to learn to drink a little slower. That's all. I learned the hard way, bonding. When you go on a live stream, a lot of the times, like especially me, I'm a social drinker. I'll drink to compensate for the dead air, and I'll get fucking hammered. So instead, I set the drink down and I cross my arms so I don't slam the drinks. Sometimes I don't. I get a little buzz, but it's only happened like twice. Joker says, "Buy EH, W in the chat for the wife. Lopez, W. That's it. Just me and Joker. And Mr. Lopez said W's. Call Me Old Fashioned's lacking. I don't know what to say." So real quick, bonding, because I am going to shut the stream down soon. Before you go, what's your favorite pour? I want to know that. What's your favorite all-time pour? Doesn't mean you don't have to have it now. What's your favorite pour that you've ever had?
Personally, for me, my favorite has been the Old Grandad 114. Just
Really?
because, for some reason, even though I have always hated butter popcorn, I go to a movie theater, everyone's eating out of the bag of popcorn, I'm just got my arms crossed and I'm not eating it. But for some reason, I get butter popcorn out of that specific bottle, and I just love it. Even though I don't like the product usually.
Okay.
Because I haven't heard anyone ever mention it. Like, no one says, oh, I get that out of it. It's the one thing that I've ever mentioned, and everyone's like, what are you talking about?
So I've never actually had Old Granddad 114 as a pour. I've had it in like parts of an old fashioned when some people are doing like half and halves, and I've had weird shit with it, but I've never had like a pour of it where I've actually sat down and thought about it. And well, now I know like if you're that high on it and you just had the Jack 10 and you've had the Still Austin Rye, but your go-to pour is going to be the OGD 114. I mean, fuck, I gotta pick it up. Like it's gotta be a must now. If I find it, I gotta buy it. It's not expensive. It's like $50, right? It's not like 200 bucks.
50?
How much is it?
No. The bottle I paid, I think like 23 and
Oh,
change out the door. So it was like 21 on the shelf.
oh, all day. I'll pick it up then. I remember when
Yeah,
I saw it at a store, it was like 45 or something like that. But it was at like a museum type store, so a lot of their prices are skewed. But I remember seeing that going like, I don't need it. And I've never looked for it since. Real quick, I got one guy in the chat. I just want to like read his stuff. He says, Colorado Maid says, I that you were talking about something else that ends with N. I said favorite pour. Everybody else is talking about Pornhub, apparently. Mr. Joker says, my favorite porn is Hub. I said pour. He's like, oh, pour, JK, JK. I mean, your favorite porn, too. I mean, if you really want to go that far deep, I mean, it is like 12:10 my time, but it's not even midnight bonding's time. I'm just saying, like, there's levels to the time of when we got to talk about that kind of stuff. Lopez says, it's an all right pour, nothing special. See, Lopez, what I do is like if somebody recommends something, I want to try it. But if somebody recommends it that high, I really want to try it. I have Old Granddad bonded. I have it up there. I try it every once in a blue moon. It's nothing like too special, but I get all the time. Every time I ask for recommendations, Old Granddad 14 does pop in there somewhere. I never pay no mind though, because I always have the 100. I'm like, 100 is not that special. I don't really care for it. But if the reason why I asked that, because I expected him to say Jack Daniel's 10. Since he didn't, and he said OGD 114, now I'm picking up 14. I needed to pick it up anyway, but bro, Lopez says midget porn. Bro. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, no, I mean, we'll definitely look for that. Tomorrow, just to kind of recap for everybody, just in case, we're going to do a little grocery shopping tomorrow. And I plan on going to a few liquor stores to check them out and a few that I plan to really buy some shit at. So I'm probably going to do a one of two version live stream where I either live stream at one store, end it, start again at another one, or live stream from one store all the way to the next store. Just depends on what I'm feeling, but hopefully that's a goal. If something changes, obviously I'll let you guys know, but that so far is the plan for tomorrow. And then of course the live stream at 8:45. I will do the live stream tomorrow where we open it up, the Buffalo Trace box. You guys are not going to be happy with it, but I'll let you know what it is. And then we'll do a couple bottle opens, and then we'll turn it into a call-in show where Bonding can either call back, maybe we can teach Eric how to call back in, maybe Tuxedo Cat finally grows a pair and calls in even though he's been neutered. Whatever. So I don't know what your plans are tomorrow, Bonding, but we are going to be live tomorrow. I think you know that by now.
Yeah. Other than paying the water bill, I ain't got nothing. I know I'm not gonna really have a pour tomorrow. Like I had said in previous streams and
Yeah.
videos and all that, I only have about 3 pours a week, and I space it out.
Good on you,
Just,
though.
just that's health wise.
I agree. So, just to give you an idea, the only reason I'm going live so often, okay, there's 2 reasons. One, I do like going live. It's fun. I like hanging out with you guys. The other reason, I'm trying to figure out the perfect day because finding the right day is hard. Friday, when I did that first like poll, it was unanimous by far. Everybody said Friday. They said, don't do another day, do Friday. And Friday has been the best day. But I want to do more than just one. And Monday's been that vibe where it feels fairly decent crowd-wise. It picks up speed. So I think we're going to try out Mondays. But the pours, though, like, obviously, like, there's some days. There was, like, a day this week after I live streamed. The next day, I was like, I'm not drinking anything. Because, you know, you got to let your body recover some. You gotta focus on your health, too. I've been kind of hitting it a little hard this month so far. I'll end up dying back down, though. But that's also why I said, like, sometimes I get a drink and I set it still. You know? That way I slow myself down. Because I love to drink. So I'll slam some pours. But Joker says he's quitter, no quitterita bonding. Look at my phone.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yes. Well, fellas, let me check one thing real quick before I say anything crazy. Nice. 30 hours of watch time. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. If everybody in the world tuned in Friday, we'd fucking get monetized. Just so everybody knows, to make it very clear, the second I get monetized, we're going full throttle. I can't go full throttle until we get monetized because financially it makes no sense. Bro, Lopez says I limit myself to only 2 750 milliliter bottles a week? That's too much. Like 1 9/10 is enough. No, I don't drink that much. Like, it sounds like I do because I do it live a lot. But you guys kind of see. When I pour pours, they're very small because I like to taste multiple things. Because to me, it's not the drinking part; it's the tasting part. Now, when I'm off stream, those are when I'm like, that's when I'm getting fucked up. Because I like to have a good time by myself. But yeah, Bonnie, I appreciate you coming on, showing everybody how it's done. Maybe Friday everybody else will call in and we can have a big old powwow with everybody. Lopez, Tuxedo Cat, maybe Eric if he can figure out the buttons. You know, we can bring.
Is that the Friday that you are requesting us to all be there so we can get that sample of your infinity bottle?
That's tomorrow. Thanks for reminding
That
me.
is tomorrow? Okay.
You don't have to be there to get it. I know. So I'm not going to send it to everybody. Ooh, new subscriber. Trap Reaper just subscribed. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the chat. I didn't see you in the chat, but if you want to, join the chat. Say hello. Let us know what you're drinking on. We appreciate you subscribing. Bonnie, what I was saying, though, is all the OGs, in a sense, right? I call them OGs because the people that have been here the longest. Lopez, Cat, Eric, Tater Dom. Tater Dom's one enough, though, but, I mean, we'll give him one, too. You, because you're the most active. Joker, if he gets too crazy, fuck around and shows up twice, you know? I want to send a sample to you guys, and then I do want you guys to pop on a call-in show, and that way everybody can taste it together, so we can all see like what's my thoughts on it, but then what's your thoughts on it? What's Kat's thoughts on it, right? Do we all have the same thoughts, or are we all completely different? I think that'd be kind of cool because for everybody that pops in the chat, we talk about whiskey, we talk about different bottles, we all say what we like and we don't like, right? But for everybody to have the same thing they're drinking on, right, and to give their thoughts on it, we can really gauge what other person's palates really look like. Tuxedo Cat said, send mine to someone else, I'm sober. Buto? Bro, Buto was an OG, but Buto has not been here, so I don't know where he's at. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the way I would answer that question is just tune in Fridays and you'll never miss anything anyway. Mr. Joker says, I'm different. I'm Mexican. I mean, Mr. Joker, I know Lopez is a Mexican name, so I imagine he's probably got a little Spanish in him. Tater Dom, I'm not going to say his real name, but it sounds a little Spanish in him. I don't know. Bonnie over Whiskey's barely got his green card over here, so I'm dying. That's good. All right, boys. I am going to shut it down here in a minute. Bonding, I'm going to go ahead and log you off here. I appreciate you staying on. Appreciate you opening up your bottle. Congratulations on getting your driver's license. Congratulations on opening the Jack tent finally. And then hopefully, maybe from everybody that was talking about in the chat, maybe in December, we link up and we go try to get us some allocated bottles. If that becomes a real thing, we'll link up and maybe we do it all at the same time. We'll have like a big old family powwow out at the liquor store. So I appreciate you popping in though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Maybe we'll see you next week. We'll do a call-in show at the end of the show. So yeah, have a good rest of your night. Drive safe now that you can drive. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side, bud.
Good night, sir.
Absolutely, bud. See you later. All right, fellers. Oh, other camera's dead? Yep, my other camera's dead. All right. Real quick, is this chat going Spanish? I don't know Spanish, guys. I am going to end the stream here in just a minute. Bonder over Whiskeys. I kept him up past his bedtime again. I always do. That's my fault. But I appreciate him popping on. It's cool to meet you guys. Just like bonding, you guys gotta have a little cojones. You gotta come on stream sometimes. We do call-in shows. Just like you saw, all he had to do was ask for it. He said, "Hey, send me the link. I'm coming on stream." And he did. I do. Tuxedo Cat says, "Love the appearance by bonding over whiskey." Me too. Because that's the whole point, is for us all to kind of hang out, try different whiskeys. If you got something I don't got, you want to try it on stream, by all means, let me know. Maybe send me a sample, but whatever. No, I appreciate him coming on. You know, I appreciate the wife coming on too, testing out, trying a little couple drinks. Mr. Lopez says the next guest is going to be tomorrow, because I'm going to get off here in a minute. I've been streaming for a while. You guys know around the 4-hour mark, my voice gives out because I've been going too long. But tomorrow I'm going to go on live at 8:45. We're going to do some random shit. I'm going to open up the Buffalo Trace box, and then eventually I'm going to open up for a call-in show, and hopefully some of you guys call in. Tomorrow we're going to open up for more than just one person though. So if we want to cram 20 people in here, let's cram 20 people in here. So Bonnie Verwissi says your late streams are bedtime lullabies. Passed out at least twice watching. Yeah, bro, I'm trying to get off the stream, but yeah, it's I like the late night stream sometimes. I mean, what's messed up is it's 12:30 and I'm like, I gotta go. I'm gonna be up till 5 a.m. regardless. But it's more for me to watch the kid. You know, he's still asleep, but he's gonna wake up soon. The wife's cooking a little ramen noodles because she's hammered out there. So, kid's passed out. He moved though. Bonning says cat was nothing to look at. Can't be that bad. Bonning over Wizzy was kind of handsome. Don't let anybody give him no shit. Where we had the hat, had a little beard going. Don't underestimate him. Miss Lopez says, love seeing the missus make an appearance. She's gonna make an appearance more often. But again, like I said, I started this channel when we were just starting out. She was 9 months pregnant, couldn't drink, right? She just had the kid. Obviously, she's focusing on him. We're just now kind of getting into a rhythm where we can really start to hang out together at night. So eventually she's going to come on more often. Not all the time, but sometimes. Maybe she'll make an appearance tomorrow. So Lopez says, even though she's a TC lover, I mean, Tuxedo Cat's, I mean, he's a little out there. So I think, just don't be jealous. I don't know what to say other than that. Tuxedo says, oh, bonding over whiskey. Trust me, You're Chris Hemsworth compared to me. I'm not even looking for a compliment. I'm scared, kids. Tuxedo? It's okay. Just so you guys know as well, Bonnie Over Whiskey did turn his camera on, which is perfectly fine too. You don't have to turn your camera on. You can use just the audio. The visual is also helpful for me because I'm doing multiple things at once. But if you and this is not like me pressuring anybody, but if you're not comfortable showing your face or who you are, you don't have to. That's why, like, I know Bonding's name, but I'll never say it unless he says it because that's his name to say. And he may know my name, but I'm never gonna say my name either. So I'm fucking crazy. Joker says, "Well, to all you motherfuckers, I'm gas off." Bonnie Voice says, "Appreciate the comparisons. Also, never had a GF once. Never kissed anyone. Loner for life. All right, though. Hey, brutal. What's up? You don't have to do that right now.
I know.
Okay. We got to change that? Yeah, we're going to start a Tinder for Bonding Over Whiskey here in a minute. All right, fellas. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I got some dinner ready for me. Not dinner. I got a late night snack ready for me. So you guys have a good rest of your night. I will see you tomorrow, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Get ready to hang out. So be all charged up. Be ready to come on stream if you want to. And I will see you boys on the other side. Peace.